It's time for Bluejay Sports on KQNK.
Hello and welcome to Ellsworth, Kansas at Shanelac Field here. We're getting ready for the I don't know what you're asking me. Yeah, okay. Sorry about that. It's going to be the sectional playoffs here in Ellsworth. It's the Norton Bluejays, 10-0 on the year. They're going to be facing the Ellsworth Bearcats, who is 9-1 on the year. The Bearcats a 34-31 win last week against Garden Plain. Norton with an 18-6 win over the Thomas More Prep Monarchs. So joining me today on the camera and producing the USC 211 is going to be Brexton Eiserhagen. And as we're going to have to go back to the national anthem.
When life happens, Boxler Insurance will be there to help you get through it. This is David Davis from Boxler Insurance Agency. Be prepared for life's unexpected events with one of our many just-in-case insurance options. We not only assess your insurance needs and get you the policies that best meet those needs, we will also be there if you ever need to use those policies by assisting with submitting claims. Start to finish, we're there for you. Contact us at 785-877-5128 or stop by our office located at 108 North 1st in Norton.
Happy Thanksgiving from Jamboree Foods of Norton. In the spirit of Thanksgiving, Jamboree Foods of Norton is giving you $5 off your best choice Thanksgiving turkey. Go to your Jamboree app on your Android or iPhone for your $5 off coupon when you purchase your best choice Thanksgiving turkey. If you don't have the app, download it now for your $5 savings, plus other coupon offers and the weekly ads. Happy Thanksgiving from Jamboree Foods of Norton.
The power of the bear, the stealth of a cougar, and the endurance and strength of a Mustang. That's what you'll find in the ATVs and UTVs at Norton Sports Center. At Norton Sports Center, you can find just what you need, and they know how to care for them when you need service. Give your hunting an edge this year when you know you can trust the ATV or UTV that will get you where you want to go. Find your advantage at Norton Sports Center, located on West Highway 36 in Norton, or give them a call at 785-877-5452.
Welcome back. Let's try this again. We're at Shanelac Field in Ellsworth, Kansas. The Ellsworth Bearcats hosting the Norton Bluejays here in the sectional playoffs. It's the Bluejays 10-0 on the year and the Ellsworth Bearcats 9-1. Ellsworth with a 34-31 win over Garden Plain last week. The Norton Bluejays an 18-6 win over the TMP Monarchs. As we are 7 minutes away from the kickoff here at Shanelac Field. If you are wanting to watch the Facebook Live, that is going to be at Bluejay Athletics. Our producer, Brexton Eisenhagen, he will be our cameraman tonight, too. So we hope that you can make it there, and you can send other people to the... So I'm trying to figure out what you're doing there. You can't hear? Oh. So... Anyway, the Ellsworth Bearcats are going to be making their way out to the field as the Norton Bluejays still in the locker room. They're coming out right now, I think. Are they? Oh, there they are. Okay. As the Bluejays making their way out. I don't know, Charlotte, can you hear me on the Facebook Live? Radio should be good. We hope it's good anyway, but again, these two teams tonight meeting in the sectional playoffs here. Winner will advance out and play the winner of the Southeast of Saline 10-0 and the Hoisington Cardinals 10-0. So 4 teams remain undefeated in the 2A playoffs, and that is Norton, Southeast of Saline, Hoisington, and Nemaha Central. Nemaha Central, I believe, playing Osage City tonight, and the Sabetha Bluejays are playing Humboldt tonight. So those are the other sub-sectional tonight. No sound. Wonder why we don't have any sound. Let's turn this on. How about that? Anybody hear any sound now? Gosh, man, we ever make it through a week.
I tell you what, Big, this Bearcats team, they're senior heavy tonight, coming out with 13 seniors on this team. They're led by a couple senior running backs in Loden West and Ian Andelon going to see a lot out of those guys tonight. They're awful hard to bring down. Both really strong runners, can break to the outside or run inside both. So Blue Jays are going to have their hands full on defense tonight. They're going to have to make sure they wrap up and tackle well.
All right. Like we mentioned last week, the Ellsworth team played the Garden Plain team, and talk about run heavy that night. And it was Andelon running over the Garden Plain Owls, and the Owls had a counter runner too. And
number 4, I can't think of his
Grant,
name.
Grace or something like that. But he was running pretty hard too. Matter of fact, I think he ran like 6 times in a row.
Well, don't forget West. Number 7 West had over 100 yards that game as well.
Yeah, as we talked to Salina radio stations, they also mentioned that this last week was the first time both running backs for the Ellsworth Bearcats went over 100 yards in a game. Usually one complements the other in blocking, and so Andelon and West both went over 100 yards last week. Last week, the Blue Jays had touchdowns out of Brennan Fonestill, a fullback in there, and only playing, I believe, in his second game as a fullback.
Yep.
Also, we've seen some great offense by Jones that night, too. So Blue Jays have been kind of known for their defense. So the defensive line has been pressuring a quarterback, and that is what we need here tonight, because the Ellsworth Bearcats are led by Wes Craven, and Craven is a very tall, great passer, great runner. Now, he won't run.
Very mobile.
He won't run unless he's forced to. So maybe we'll see a little bit of that tonight, too, as we'll try to get Craven out there. Will Craven. I called him Wes Craven. Sorry. That's how scary he is.
Right?
Scary.
Yeah.
So Will Craven's the quarterback, 175-pound senior laden team tonight, as we'll see Cravens. We'll see Loden West, number 7, Andelon, number 8. Those are some of the guys we're watching tonight. Number 14, Leighton Liker, Cole Weber. Those are all seniors, and I believe they have 13 seniors on the team tonight. They had to start early on this team because Ellsworth a couple years ago was going through a transition, had not a lot of very senior-oriented or upperclassmen, and so they are forcing freshmen and sophomore to play. So now they're here. Right. They're seniors. They're hungry. This is the second year that they've gone over 8 wins. This is the first year that they have 9 wins since 1940. They haven't really advanced in the playoffs in many, many years.
They announced it that they haven't been this deep in the playoffs since the 80s. So I think it was 83 or 84 is last time they made it this deep into the playoffs. So a lot of excitement surrounding the Bearcats on this side of the field tonight. And they have some high hopes for their team. But, we have some high hopes for Norton as well. They come in tonight with a strong defense and a great passing offense. Like I said, we're down a couple running backs, but, next man up motto over there.
Right. Blue Jays are a big junior class, and we'll be excited to see that. But we're seeing a few sophomores mixed in there, and we'll be seeing a couple freshmen come in sometime. So hopefully these going deep into the playoffs will give them some experience, too, down the road. As we have the looks like the captain's out in the middle.
It's going to be number 17, Roman Hauser. And it looks like it's going to be
Schoenberger.
Yeah, Connor Schoenberger's out there. Eli Jones. And number 21, Bodie Faunensteel for the Blue Jays.
For the Ellsworth Bearcats, it's number 2, Will Craven. Number 7, Loden West. Number 11, Cole Weber. And I didn't catch it on 66 for the Bearcats, that being Brendan Anderson. So they have a couple large guys, too. They have a 260, 235, 220, 205, 210. So Blue Jays are going to be matching up pretty nicely against these Bearcats tonight. Did you see the toss, Trent?
What's that? No, I didn't see the toss.
Blue Jays are going to accept the ball. They win.
Ellsworth receiving the ball.
Ellsworth will receive the ball. Yeah. All right. So we will get this game going here. We got 10 seconds
going to be a beautiful night for football. There is a slight wind, but it's not nothing to worry about, I don't think.
If you're watching the live, you're seeing the crowd across the way. They have that stand full of. I see this maybe front row only up there. So great crowd traveling with the Blue Jays today. Blue Jays will be going south to north, right to left. Ellsworth in their black uniforms. They will be going left to right. Boy, we're on the roof. We're on the roof of the press box, and the stands going crazy here for Ellsworth. We're rocking. You might be seeing some of the picture there going kind of crazy. Hey, we thank you for tuning in. So we'll try to make sure that we keep everything running for you today. Hey, Trey, how are you, buddy? Miss you. As it's going to be Mordecai. He will be doing the kicking for the Blue Jays. It's a high kick, and it'll be taken a fair catch.
And they were kind of ready for that. They had their running back, number 7, Loden West, over there to receive the ball. So they must have been watching a little bit of tape on our kickoff.
Right, and the Ellsworth Bearcats, they will take over on the 38-yard line of Ellsworth. High-powered offense, a lot of smash mouth running by the Bearcats. Blue Jays trying to line up man-to-man. It'll be Craven, the quarterback. An offset eye there for the Bearcats. Craven with the ball, hands it off to Andelon. Andelon off the right tackle, runs over several Blue Jays and gets out of there quickly. It's going to take several Blue Jays to bring him down.
Yeah, Blue Jays got caught on their heels that time. Like I mentioned earlier before on pregame, they've got to wrap up on those running backs. They run awful hard. Good blocking up front by the Bearcats as well.
Audio's terrible. I don't know. We'll see what we can do here. All right, as we're going back into the 1st and 10 for the Bearcats, at West this time, as he will be brought down by number 55 infield, not before he gets 4 yards on the play.
Yeah, Trevin Infield had to come back and chase him down from behind. Got the Blue Jays on their heels a little bit. Going to bring up 2nd and 6.
Hopefully we got the audio changed a little bit there as we decrease the decibels. That's going to be a 2nd and 6. It is a quick screen pass in there to Andelon. Andelon will be knocked out of bounds as he crosses the 40-yard line.
Yeah, another tackle by Infield over there from that defensive end position.
No game brings up a 3rd down.
Infield doing a great job fighting off his blocker, getting over there to make the tackle.
Going to make it a 3rd and 5 situation. All right, thanks, Paul. I'm hoping that worked. We had to bump up the decibels or negative and put it back into the negative situation. 3rd and 5 here. 10:52 left the first half. Blue Jays let Craven out as he was dropping back to pass. He'll have enough for the first fumble on the play, and the Blue Jays will pick it up at about the 33, 34-yard line.
Mullins with that fumble recovery. I didn't see who knocked it loose. But just what the Blue Jays needed there, because he ran right past those defensive linemen going upfield.
It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Blue Jays at the Blue Jay 34-yard line. Craven was getting pressured. He stepped up out of the pocket and took off running. Got hit, knocked the ball out by the Blue Jays, and the Blue Jays will recover. 1st and 10 for the Blue Jays. 10:45 remaining here in this first quarter. They'll come out in the I formation, receivers left and right. 1st and 10 for the Blue Jays at the Blue Jay 34-yard line. It'll be given to the tailback, Logan Fonestill. He'll get back up to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, no room for Fonestill off that right side. That's normally the strong side for the Blue Jays, but couldn't really get any push up front or any running lane for Fonestill to run through.
Looks like over there on the chain gang, they'll give him 1 yard, but look on the clock. It's 2nd and 10.
He must have fell forward a little bit.
Yeah, maybe we're getting some favorable spots today. They're going to call it 2nd and 9 as the Blue Jays come out with twins to the far side, single receiver to the near side. Shotgun formation. They're going to move Hauser left to right. Jones takes the ball, goes up across the 30-40. Oh, just shy of the 40-yard line.
Yeah, trying that right side again. Kind of brought Hauser across there for some extra blocking. Got a couple yards, but it's tough going, tough sledding there up the middle, up that heart of that Bearcat defense.
9:41 remaining here in this first quarter. 0-0 is our score. Blue Jays facing a 3rd and 5 situation. They're going to set up 3 receivers to the far side, put the tight end tight here to the near side. Shotgun formation for the Blue Jays. Snap, we'll look to the right, goes back the other way, and it's going to be Hauser as he reaches up, gets one hand on it, and brings it down. He'll have enough for a 1st and 10. He'll take it up to the 48-yard line.
That was just an amazing catch by Hauser. Like I said, he's a big target anyway. On that screen call for the Blue Jays, Hauser, like I said, ripped that thing out of the air with one hand and brought that in. Just, all effort there from Roman Hauser.
1st and 10 for the Blue Jays at the Blue Jay 48-yard line. There's a tight little screen in there for the Blue Jays.
That was real tight.
Yeah. Fortunately, there was nobody in there so that he was able to get about another 7 to 8 yards on that pass completion. Back to the eye, receivers left and right. Back is Jones. As a receiver at the sticks, and he's going to complete it. There's only going to be 8 yards on that pass completion to Melvin. Melvin had to come back for that. But that's how he separated, too.
It is, yeah. Nice separation there by Melvin. Tice with the good hands. That's easy pitch and catch for those two.
Yeah, Shelly, I don't know what I'm going to be able to do. You can get us on a tune-in or an app on your phone. Maybe that might be the better way to get audio for you up back in Ohio. I believe that's where you're from. And it's going to be Jones on the sneak. He should have enough for the 1st and 10.
Jones trying the left side this time. Able to get a little crease there to fit through. Looks like he's going to move the chains.
1st and 10 for the Blue Jays. As Jones gets that 2-yard carry, ball will be at the 41-yard line of Ellsworth. Ellsworth has those big guys in there, and it's making it probably pretty tough to go up the middle. 1st and 10, 7:45 remaining here in this first quarter, 0-0, shotgun formation. And it's going to be Jones again off the left side. This time has room to run as he rambles up across the 30. Stiff arms one, goes across, and he's free, cuts back, and he'll dive forward up to about the 7-yard line.
Yeah, Jones at the end just kind of lost his footing. I think he was looking to juke that last defender, but couldn't quite get it done. But what an amazing run there from Eli Jones right off that left side. Like I said, pretty much stiff-armed 2 defenders to the ground, paving his way to the 7-yard line.
We have a flag on the play, but I believe it's going to be upfield, and it could be a possibility with the personal foul, face mask on the Blue Jays. So that should take it from where it occurred, but that'll be a great carry by Eli Jones.
Yeah, it was an amazing run by Jones. Just tremendous effort. Showed what he had a pretty nasty stiff arm.
Well, if he was the one with the with the face mask,
yeah. Like I said, that's the nasty part of it.
Yeah,
but, just a great effort in there by Jones. That's too bad because it brings it back to about the 41-yard line and kind of negates a really, really good effort in there by Eli.
They're saying you're hot, so. The yelling now. Boy, we can't get a happy medium for nothing, can we?
I shall take it down a notch.
All right, there.
It's hard not to get excited when Jones makes a run like that.
Exactly. They'll bring it back down to 41. That was
pretty nice.
2nd and 9 for the Blue Jays. Well, that guy just doesn't set that stick right. It's going to be 2nd and 10 for the Blue Jays. Back to I formations. They make Hauser's the tight. Oh, they're going to throw a flag, and they're going to probably have.
Is it going to be 1st down or 2nd down?
2nd down. And I don't know what they're going to have, an illegal shift. Let's see what the referee calls. Dead ball foul. Oh, sideline warning on the Blue Jays. So I'm thinking that the referee over there's got his ears on. Because
they probably didn't like that face mask call too much.
Yeah, and I'm sure Coach Melvin must be giving him a kind of earful. 6:58 left here in this first quarter. If you were just now getting back with us, Eli Jones had ran 34 yards, and it was called back on basically a stiff arm to the face mask. Now we'll go again. Hauser moves left to right at the tight end. A pitch out in there to Jones. Jones trying to cut back. He gets up to about the 40.
That was Bonesteel.
Oh, excuse me. Yeah, Logan.
Like I said, great penetration in there by the Bearcats. That defensive front is solid. They got some big boys down there on that defensive line.
6:17, and the Blue Jays are taking some time off the clock here, but they need to start moving the ball.
Led down there by number 66, Anderson. He's a 260-pound senior.
Blue Jays will move out to the shotgun formation, trips to the far side, single receiver to the near side. Rolling out to his right is Jones, goes downfield. It has a receiver in and out of the hands of Tice Melvin, and that was a hot throw.
I tell you what, Jones got hammered there at the end. He had to get rid of that ball, and he put that right on the numbers, right where it needed to be there for Melvin.
Oh, now they're calling the Blue Jays a blow to the head. And they're calling the Blue Jays on that one.
Yeah, some calls are definitely going against the Blue Jays here. We're going in the wrong direction. We had it down on the 7-yard line, and now we're back on our own side of the field.
Or leading with the head, or I don't think it's a blow, but he keeps his hands low and pops them together. So,
yeah, I think they're going to push him back. Personal foul.
So, it's either could be a blow to the head,
but that brings them back almost to where they started at.
Well, they started at the 34, but.
Well, yeah, it brings it back to their side of the field from the 7-yard line to the 45. That's quite a distance.
2nd and 24 now is what they're going to call that.
Well, Bearcats have been susceptible to the pass game. So looks like Jones has, he's on so far on target with his passes. If we can get the receivers to catch the ball. The ball's usually been there tonight.
5:55 remaining here in this first quarter, 0-0. Blue Jays on the 45 of the Norton Blue Jays. Shotgun formation. Jones looks to his left, drops back, rolls to his right, has room to run, tries to get out of bounds. Now goes down the sideline and steps out. Oh, there's a flag.
Late hit.
Late hit out of bounds.
So that should give him the first down yardage. That was another nice run in there by Jones. Good blocking up front. Got some pressure late, making him escape the pocket to the right side towards the Norton sideline. And he got over there, and they had a late hit there right on the Blue Jay sideline.
Well, I'm hoping this isn't one of those personal foul nights.
Right, yeah.
So far,
it's shaping up to be.
Had a couple of them, but now Ellsworth gets called for their first one. Thanks for the 328 people out there watching on Facebook Live tonight.
Well, there's a lot of emotions going down there tonight. Both teams pumped up to start this game. So I can see the emotions are running high so far.
Brexton Eiserhagen, the cameraman today. We hope that you're enjoying his work, as he will also do produce work for us today. Blue Jays face a 3rd and 1 situation now as we go back to the I formation. 5:35 remaining here in this first quarter. The pitch out in there to Fonestill. Fonestill gets it up for the 1st and 10.
Yeah, it looked like Eli might went to an audible there, seen something.
Well, like we said, number 64 and 66, they're 250 and 235. So, there's a lot of beef right there in front of him.
Yes, there is. There are some big loads down there on that D-line.
1st and 10 for the Blue Jays at the Ellsworth 30-yard line. 5:24 remaining here in this first quarter. Blue Jays come out with twins to the far side, single receiver to the near side. Shotgun formation as Hauser will move left to right, and he'll go into the slot. Quick screen out there to Hauser. Hauser catches it, gets upfield, and he gets across the 25 up to about the 24-yard line.
I really like the call. I like them getting Jones and getting the ball out of his hand quickly. That progressed really fast there, and it really protects Eli, able to get that ball moved so quickly there to Hauser. Nice pitch and catch in there to Hauser. Hauser with good hands as usual.
7-yard pass completion, second and third for the Blue Jays as they'll put trips to the near side, single receiver to the far side, shotgun formation. To the left is Brendan Bonenstiel of Jones. Jones looking for a block, cuts up across right tackle, gets across the 20. He should have enough for the 1st and 10.
Yeah, Jones, so good at that short yardage up the middle. He looks for that opening, and he attacks that the weakness in that defense. So he sees that from behind center, and then he attacks the weakness, and he's good usually for 2 or 3 yards.
Shelley, we are on top of the press box. The wind is blowing. The cheerleaders are in front of us. The crowd from Ellsworth is in front of us. And we're just about the best spot we can be here tonight. We wasn't able to get into the booth as 2 Salina radio stations trumped us tonight. Blue Jays, 1st and 10. Twins to the near side. Single receiver far side. Shotgun formation. Jones looks off to his right, cuts back to his left. He's going to fight up for another 2 yards if he could. See where he goes. They put him down.
Yeah, Jones escaped another would-be tackler early for a loss, and he skidded out of there somehow. Jones making it happen with his feet down there as well as his arm in this series. Blue Jays really eating up the clock. You know, under 3:30 here to go in the first quarter. Seems like the Blue Jays had it for a long time.
Right, and the thing about it is that you want to keep that offense off the field as much as you can. 3:19 remaining, the Ellsworth offense.
Right, exactly.
3:14 trip to the near side, shotgun formation. Single receiver to the far side. It rolls out to his left, and it's going to be incomplete pass. Intended receiver was Ty Melvin.
Yeah, Jones doesn't roll out to his left a whole lot. He had to kind of throw across his body right there. That's a tough throw for Jones. Couldn't quite put it in there for Tice.
Thanks, Denise. Blue Jays face now with a 3rd and 6 situation. Ball rests off the 16-yard line of Ellsworth as Eli Jones comes in with the play. Going to send Tice Melvin to the near side as a receiver. Bodie Bonestill to the far side with in the slot on the far side will be Logan Bonestill. Shotgun formation as it's going to be Hauser moves left to right. And he drops back, and it's a quick pass to Hauser. Hauser stepped out of bounds. It looked like maybe 4 more yards on that completion.
Yeah, I thought Hauser might have stepped out of bounds a little early. Thought he might have been able to fight for another 2 yards there. Made this a little more manageable. It's going to be 4th and 3. Big 4th down for the Blue Jays.
Yeah, he must have stepped out.
He did. He stepped out a little early. I thought maybe he could have fought for another yard or 2 as big as he is.
4th and 3, 2:59 remaining in the first quarter. Twins to the near side, twins to the far side, shotgun formation. Snap. Oh, no, he fumbled the ball. He went back to pass and fumbled the ball. And it's recovered in there by Loden West.
That was 4th down anyway.
That's right.
It doesn't really matter.
But it gave him 10 yards.
Yeah.
So both teams now have traded turnovers.
Yeah, you know, it's cold. I imagine that football is going to be kind of hard to hold on to. You got to be careful with these running backs. Like I said, it's going to be easier to strip tonight, as cold as that leather is going to be.
1st and 10 from the 24-yard line of Ellsworth. They put a man into motion, and it's going to be handed off to Andelon. Andelon won't get any yardage. Matter of fact, he'll lose yardage. I didn't see who.
Corbin Puga came in, flying in there, got him from behind the line, grabbed him by the ankles, actually. He was back far enough that he just kind of lunged forward and got him around the ankles to bring him down.
2nd and 13 now for the Bearcats. They bring a play in there with number 14, Leighton Liker. He's a running back. He He ran quite a few against the Owls of Garden Plain last week as they put receivers left and right, shotgun, and it's a quick pass, and it's caught in there by West, and it looked like Tice Melvin had that.
It was great coverage in there by Tice, but he just kind of put his big body in front of Tice and was able to haul that in. Beautiful pass in there as well. Hit him right in the numbers. But, yeah, Tice was draped all over him, and he somehow completed that catch.
Third and 5 now for Ellsworth. The ball on the 29-yard line of Ellsworth. Shotgun formation. Blue Jays are going to jump off sides, and that's probably going to be enough for a 1st and 10.
Easy first down there. Like I said, this is a big third down play as far as deep as it was in Ellsworth territory.
They will take that penalty. That'll put it on the 39-yard line and a 1st and 10 for the Ellsworth Bearcats.
Yeah, you always hate to see your defensive line jump as they're right in front of the ball.
And it's going to be a quick pass, and it is caught. No, they're going to call it incomplete pass. I think that was tipped.
It looked tipped to me. It looked like Hauser might have got a finger on it.
Andelon, the receiver.
Hauser, not the easiest person to throw over down there. He might have got a finger on that.
As they come back up in the pistol formation, twins to the near side. Craven takes a snap, hands it off. It's a late handoff in there to West. He'll fall forward. He'll get up to about the 36-yard line.
Great job. Eli Jones goes flying in there and torpedoes West at his feet, put him upside down.
1:17 remaining in the first quarter, 0-0. And this has been a dogfight. Both teams have traded turnovers tonight. Ellsworth will send twins to the far side. Andelon in the slot. He's the running back that handles a lot of the running duty. Craven looking downfield, has a receiver, and it's caught in there by number 14, Leighton Liker.
Yeah, missed tackle in there by the Blue Jays. They would have stopped him ahead of the first down marker, but couldn't get him down.
You know, the thing about Craven in there is he stays in the pocket till the last second. I'm really surprised that the Blue Jays haven't been able to put a hand on him, but he steps up into that pocket and he gets the rifle off. And it's 35 seconds left here in the first quarter, and it'll all rest on the 50-yard line. As they'll come up to the go to the far hash, they'll be in the shotgun and offset I. Snap, the handoff to Andelon, and he gets low. He's a little bowling ball anyway.
He does. He gets low and scoots right through there. I thought he was stopped almost at the line of scrimmage, but he shoots through there. Brendan Fonstill finally able to make the tackle, but not until he got a 5-yard gain out of it.
That'll be the end of the first quarter. You will listen to KQ&K 106.7 AM and FM. Norton 0, Ellsworth 0.
Encourage, to inspire with courage, spirit, or hope, to give help or patronage to someone. The Center Sky Dentistry Clinic and Dr. Craig Kriesig knows that the Norton community gives their support, encouragement, and fantastic patronage to them and to all the area students and athletes. Center Sky Dentistry is proud to call the Norton community home for over 35 years, and they're looking forward to serving you in the future. Transform your home into a haven of comfort and style. Step into Sander Furniture of Norton and discover the perfect dining room set that'll make every meal a special occasion. Create living rooms of your dreams with the wide selection of sofas, coffee tables, and entertainment centers. And for the perfect night's sleep, explore their bedroom collections featuring cozy mattresses, beautiful bed frames, and storage solutions to keep your space clutter-free. Visit Sander Furniture today on the corner of Highway 283 and Armory Drive and experience the difference. Sander Furniture, bringing nice things to you.
Welcome back to Shannon Field here in Ellsworth, Kansas. We're 0-0 as both teams have been able to move the ball, but they've changed turnovers 1-1, and Blue Jays are really getting some nice penetration in there. A couple passes by Craven has kind of hurt him, and Andelon, he keeps his feet moving. So a lot of defensive things going on. Offensive good too. It's going to be West with the ball this time. He'll get 1 yard on the play. That's number 4, Landon Johnson.
Corbin Puga in there on the tackle, kind of slow to get up there.
So they're going to be faced with a 3rd and 5 situation as they will bring in 4 fresh players. And this, we mentioned, big, heavy senior-laden team, 13 seniors on the squad.
Got to watch out for that number 14, Leighton Liker.
Receivers left and right, one in the wing, and it's going to be a run, and it's going to be off to Andelon as he'll get up across the 35 up to the 34, enough for a 1st and 10. That's going to be about the 11-yard pickup in there for Andelon.
Jaden Wagle able to finally drag him down from behind, but yeah, he squeezed through there, and he can get upfield in a hurry.
Another little tidbit that we learned today that Andelon is originally from Ellsworth, but he went to school at Salina South. And his senior year, he wanted to finish going to school with the kids he grew up with. High snap in there, hands off to Andelon. Andelon picking his way through the crowd, and as they will stack him up about the 30.
Yeah, another good push up front by that Bearcat offensive line. They got a pretty good sized line. They get a nice push. They're getting a nice push, and they're on the Blue Jays.
10:35 left in the first half. Blue Jays are kind of limiting the running, but they still need to keep them to 1 to 2 yards or no yards at all. As now we're seeing a 2nd and 6 situation for the Bearcats. Shotgun formation, trips to the left, and it's going to be Craven. He's going to go down in there.
Brody Mullins almost got that ball loose. He was going for the ball, and Craven actually jogged him a little bit. But Mullins, great job putting pressure on right up the middle.
Big loss on the play, and that's going to be 7 yards. 7-yard loss in there. The Cravens, like we mentioned, stays in that pocket as late as he can, and I don't think he's seen Mullins reaching for that ball as he goes down. 3rd and 14 now for the Bearcats, and he goes down again.
Yeah, big old number 60, Corbin Puga in there, as well as Hauser.
And now the center is getting upset at himself, and we have our first punt out there.
Blue Jays, I tell you what, they must have brought the house, because Stover was in there, Hauser was in there, Corbin Puga was in there, Trevin Enfield was in there. Like I said, multiple Blue Jays back there playing around in that backfield of the Bearcats.
Craven is the quarterback and punter, so let's make sure that he gets it off. Almost a block in there. Blue Jays will get away from it, and it will be down at the 12-yard line of Norton.
Number 75, Cope Railsback, was back there. I think if he would have laid out for that, he probably would have had him a block punt tonight.
Like we mentioned, Craven is the punter, the kicker, and the quarterback, so he doesn't play defense. But the thing about it is that you kind of got to put a spy on him in 4th down situations.
Yeah, he's a very athletic kid.
1st and 10 for the Blue Jays at the Blue Jay 12-yard line. 8:56 left in this first half. 0-0 is our score.
Got a score update, 14-8. Hoisington's leading that.
Southeast of Saline.
Yeah.
Wow. Blue Jays will send trips to the far side. Shotgun formation. Takes the snap. Jones, he's going to run in and try to carry it himself. He's going to get up to about the 13, maybe 14-yard line. Let's see where they mark that ball.
Yeah, number 7, Loden West. He came flying in there and kind of wreaked havoc there in the backfield. Nowhere for Jones to go.
It's going to be a 2-yard gain for Eli Jones. It's going to be 2nd and 8 for the Blue Jays. 8:30 remaining here in this first half. This time, Tyson Melville will go out to the far side. Near side will be Bodie Fonenstiel. I formation. Bonesteel in the backfield. Jones drops back. No, it's going to be a handoff in there. It's going to be a draw play in there to Logan Bonesteel, and he stopped and missed a big loss on the play.
Big old number 64, Jordan Rodriguez, 235-pound senior, was in the backfield. Nowhere for the Blue Jays to go there.
7:44 remaining in the first half. Blue Jays facing a 3rd and 10 situation. They're going to call it 3rd and 11. They're going to put Tripp to the near side. Shotgun formation. Going to be drop back pass, and it's going to be completed in there to number 21, Bodie Fonsteel. He'll have enough for a 1st and 10.
What a nice play call. Perfect play call, perfect situation. Nice execution in there from Jones to Fonsteel. Fonsteel been such a great target for Jones this year.
We actually see Bodie kind of go downfield. He's kind of the
deep threat.
But he stays in for a screen, gets about a 13-yard pass completion. Receiver left and right for the Blue Jays, back to I formation. Going to be handed off in there to Fonsteel, the fullback. May get 1 yard on the play.
Yeah, we're really smashing it up off that left side. But like I said, Bearcats doing a great job. That defensive front so tough to run on.
6:45 remaining here in this first half, 0-0. We've seen both teams moving the ball, but when it's come down to crucial time, a 3rd and 4, 3rd and 5 or so, it looks like they stall out. So let's see what happens here with the Blue Jays with a 2nd and 8 situation. Receiver to the near side, twins to the far side, single receiver, back up in the I. And it's going to be a crossback. No, it's going to be a rollout in there by Jones. He's going deep. He has Bodie Fonsteel, but he overthrows Fonsteel. And I think he reared back, and Fonsteel did stop at the 50, thinking that he might have to kind of come back for it, but it was overthrown.
Yeah, it was overthrown. It was about 5 yards out of bounds, so really no possible catch to make there. Going to bring up big 3rd down here for the Blue Jays.
6:14 remaining in the first half, 0-0. 3rd and it was 3rd and 3rd and 8. Now it's 3rd and 9. I think the clock guy
have yards somewhere.
The clock guy's getting the advantage there. Twins to the near side, twins to the far side. Shotgun formation. Ellsworth changing their defensive ends around. Going downfield, it's going to be Jones going to take the ball and run with a stiff arm to one. He's going to get up maybe to the first.
I think he got it. That stiff arm, I tell you what, that is such a dangerous stiff arm. He just threw that defender to the ground and scrambled forward, dove forward for the 1st down.
1st and 10 for the Blue Jays. Ball will be at the Blue Jays 39-yard line.
What a great run in there by Eli Jones, just willing himself to the 1st down.
Good coverage downfield for Ellsworth, so Jones is going to have to take it upon himself sometimes and run downfield. As they come back to the I formation, it's going to be a counter move in there to Fonsteel. Fonsteel gets hit before the line of scrimmage. Logan is stopping and trying to change his directions, but that big line of Ellsworth is catching him when he tried to change direction.
Yeah, big old number 5, Riley Stone, 205-pound senior. That defensive line is just full of big seniors down there for the Bearcats. Awful small amount of room to run through for the Blue Jays.
2nd and 10 now for the Norton Blue Jays. 5:05 left here in this first half. 0-0, ball on the 39-yard line as they're going to be twins to the near side as Roman Hauser will move left to right, pull up, and it's going to be Jones rolling out. It's going to be Hauser. Hauser will be getting up to about the 49. It'll be about a 45. Yeah, 45. It's going to be 3rd and 6. 3rd and 6 now for the Blue Jays with 4:37 left here in this first half.
Yeah, I thought it got farther than that. I don't think that's a very good spot. They put it on the 44-yard line, but
Blue Jays will send Twins to the far side, Twins to the near side. Shotgun formation for Jones. Jones takes a snap, looks his left, has a receiver, and it's short.
Yeah, just some miscommunication there. I think Jones thought that Melvin was going to do a curl route quicker than he did. Jones also the punter for the Blue Jays, so
multiple duties as for both quarterbacks tonight. 4:09 left here in the first half, 0-0. Ball resting at the Blue Jay 44-yard line. Jones will drop back to punt. Back to receive it is that number 11, 14, Leighton Liker. The snap, the punt is a nice high punt in there by Liker. Liker comes underneath. He'll take it, comes to the sideline, gets pressured out of bounds, and there's the flag as we'll have a late hit. And I can see where Jayton Weigel was thinking, as we see dotted lines on the sideline and the markers set back, I'm going to think here for Jayton Weigel and think that he thought he was in bounds. And nice double leg takedown, Jayton, but I'll tell you what, that's still a week or two away right now wrestling.
Yeah, those yard markers are right on the box to keep the team back off the sideline. So it's when you're going down as fast, you running as fast as you can, that can be a little deceiving.
That's right. And like I said, that's a boundary line, and they have the markers on those boundary lines.
Weigel's kind of been our special team ace this year, making a lot of things happen on special teams for the Blue Jays. But Jack Carter, actually the first one down there, pushed him to the sideline. Weigel came in there to finish him off, but just a little bit out of bounds.
They'll spot the ball at the 39-yard line of Ellsworth, 3:58 to work with. 0-0 is our score. Blue Jays come with that 5-man front. And it's going to be handed off to West.
Ball's out. Blue Jays got it.
Indication is Blue Jays ball.
Eli Jones made the tackle and stripped the ball while he's bringing him to the ground. It looked like Corbin Puga came up with that ball. That should be Blue Jay ball about the 46-yard line of Ellsworth.
3:50 now to work with on the Blue Jay side. That's the second turnover now on the Bearcats.
Yeah, and this game, as evenly matched as these teams are, this game could come down to penalties and turnovers. We've seen that happen on evenly matched teams, and so far, these teams have been pretty evenly matched.
Blue Jays 1st and 10 from their own. Nope, for Ellsworth's 47-yard line. Jones comes up underneath center. Blue Jays in the I formation. Jones takes a snap, rolls back, looking downfield, has Melvin open, has him on the sideline, cuts back. He gets across the 30-yard line as he's brought down in Ellsworth's 31-yard line.
I really like the spunk of Tice Melvin. He goes up aggressive, he catches the ball aggressively. Instead of turning to the right and going out of bounds, he turns back into the field, goes upfield, gains a couple more yards for his team. Even though he takes a big hit there at the end, he fights for those extra yards.
Blue Jays 1st and 10 from the Ellsworth 30-yard line. 3:20 left here in the first half. 0-0. Twins to the near side, Twins to the far side. Shotgun formation for the Blue Jays. Jones now puts Bonesteel in the pistol, and it's going to be given it to, it's going to be Jones with the ball. He'll get up to about the 21.
Yeah,
26.
Jones kind of directing traffic. I know Bonesteel's still kind of learning that position back there, so Jones putting him in position and then following him from behind and kind of having Bonesteel lead the way, weaving through traffic up there for a nice little gain for the Blue Jays.
16-14, Southeast Saline is now taking the lead in the other game.
Yeah.
So I would kind of look for high-powered.
It was 14-8, so now 16-14. Another good game sounds like going on there.
2:33 left here in this first half. Single receiver to the left. Hauser will be in the tight end's position to the near side. Twins to the far side. Jones looking to pass, going downfield. Has a receiver, and his body ball is still in the... Oh, they're going to say...
That's Hauser. That's Hauser. It's on the 1 inch yard. It's a 1 inch line.
Oh, man. That's Hauser coming.
They want to give the Jones the touchdown instead of Hauser. But
the reason I called that is because Hauser lined up on this side. He must have went in and went out, and it's going to be... Let's see if there's a Bluejay in there.
For the touchdown.
There is a Bluejay touchdown.
Corbin Pruga kind of doing his best Jason Kelsey there. He kind of leading the way.
1 inch run. Let's call it 1 yard run in there for Eli Jones, but we have to give it to Roman Hauser as he drove into the middle of the field and came out.
He did.
That's what made me think Bonesteel come clear across.
And Hauser made an amazing catch. And then, the run after catch, just, incredible there by Roman Hauser. But
extra point attempt in there by Jones. Holder Tice Melvin. The snap, and it's a fire sale. We're going to have to go out, look for a receiver. Tice is going to try to run it himself as he gets knocked out about the 2.
They had good coverage there on the would-be receivers.
When we call a fire, or fire sale, that means the snap is not clean, and the holder will take it, look for a receiver, or they will try to make it in the end zone. In this case, it wasn't a very good snap. Tice Melvin picks it up. He gets knocked out at about the 2 yard line. The extra point, no good. Norton leading 6-0, 2:08 remaining here in this first half. Trent, I don't know.
Those extra points are important on close games like this.
That is 4 in a row now that we have not made. And so we're going to have to see about getting those down.
And you got to give it up to Tice. He almost got to the goal line. I think he was a yard short. But, a lot of effort in there by Tice. But we've got to get this extra point stuff figured out. But, what a great job by Eli Jones. The captain down there, making things happen. Not only he's such a dual threat, making things happen with his legs and then his arm. He's been on tonight.
Right.
Aside from a couple overthrows, he's been on.
Hey, Will, the instant replay. I'm getting cold up here. I got some equipment and I'm still learning. So let's get the game in first.
Let's get the audio and everything working first.
That's right. Yeah. Hey, I'm just a mere little tiny broadcaster that thinks that he can do a big production, but I'm working on it for you guys. Bluejay 6-0, 2:08 left here in this first half. Mordecai teeing up the ball. Liker back for the Bearcats, and it's going to be taken to the opposite side, and it's going to be taken in there. I'm not for sure is that number 30. It will be Wyatt Penzel.
Brought down in there by number 7-5, Cope Railsback. Another special teams tackle by Railsback.
So 2:04 remaining in this first half.
Okay, it's going to be a big stand here by the Blue Jays. It'd be nice to go in there. Blue Jays defense has been so tough this year already.
Twins to the near side for the Bearcats, and it's going to be handed off in there to West. West to fall forward for 2 yards. That's Ellsworth trying to spread it out a little bit as they want to get their running game going.
Tice Melvin up with the tackle. Nice form tackling in there by Melvin.
Now
that was Melvin, number 1.
1:40 remaining here in the first. 6-0 lead for the Blue Jays. Craven in the shotgun takes a snap, hands it off to Adelon, and it's going to be brought down after about probably a 4-yard gain.
Now that was Jones and Brennan Bonesteel in there for the Blue Jays.
1:20 remaining. Bearcats face a 3rd and 3 situation. Ball on the 44-yard line. 49-yard line. I'm watching the board over there, and they didn't have it right. And it's a quick pass. And it's to to number 11, Cole Weber. He was open, but he was overthrown.
Number 55, Trevin Enfield, was right there putting the pressure on the quarterback. He had to get rid of that ball. So great job, Enfield, making him throw that ball in a hurry and probably helped with the incompletion.
1:04 remaining in the first half. The Blue Jays with a 6-0 lead. Ball at the Ellsworth 49-yard line. Kansas go to the offset eye. Well, now they're going to go to the pistol. Receivers the far side. Anilon going to have the first down. Trying to get upended in there by Melvin.
Melvin tackled him, and Anilon did a complete flip. But the damage was done. First down for the Bearcats.
1st and 10. Stayed inbound.
Yes, he did.
So the clock's still running. 52 seconds left here in the first half. 1st and 10 in Blue Jay territory. Pistol formation is given to Anilon, and he gets hit behind the line of scrimmage, and he was able to get out of it.
Trevin Infield with the first contact down there, able to kind of stun him and get him stopped for the cavalry to come in and clean him up.
It's going to be timeout. Ellsworth, we're going to go ahead and take a quick one ourselves. You've been listening to KQ&K 106.7 AM and FM Norton.
Are you drowning in a sea of numbers and paperwork? It's time to take control of your finances with the help of the experts at Mapes & Miller LLP. Their team of experienced CPAs and tax professionals are here to guide you through the mazes of taxes, investments, and financial planning. Whether you're an individual seeking personal tax solutions or a business owner aiming for financial growth, they've got you covered. Trust in their precision, dedication, and commitment to your financial well-being at Mapes & Miller LLP, located on East Highway 36 in Norton.
As you crave a taste explosion that'll make your taste buds dance, Sonic of Norton should be your ultimate destination for flavor-packed fun. Picture this: sizzling burgers, crispy tots, and mouth-watering shakes, all served up with a side of retro charm. And don't forget their famous happy hours from 2 to 4 p.m. where you enjoy half-price drinks and slushes. Don't wait. Rev up your taste buds and head to Sonic today, where every bite's an adventure and every sip is a celebration of flavor.
Welcome back. A 2nd and 11 now for the Ellsworth Bearcats as Anilon was stopped behind the line of scrimmage. 41 seconds in the first half. Norton a 6-0 lead. Craven looking downfield is going to be pressured by a couple Blue Jays. He gets out of that as he goes out of bounds at about the 38-yard line of Norton.
I tell you what, both defensive ends were there, and Hauser was trying to reach over infield to grab him. Neither one could quite get their hands on him. But they both had pressure back there on the quarterback, but he's able to slip out of there somehow.
He gets out of bounds with 34 seconds remaining in the first half. Again, the Norton Blue Jays with a 6-0 lead. Ball on the Norton 39-yard line. They'll send 2 receivers to the near side, 2 to the far side. Craven in the shotgun, drops back, looking downfield, being pressured again by 2 Blue Jays, and they can't get him. They throw it across the field, and it's completed in there to Liker.
Yeah, he had pressure all over the place, too. They're inbounds here, so they're going to have to get something going.
24 seconds left, and they're going to spike the ball. Boy, you have a timeout.
Yeah.
They have 2 timeouts. They must be thinking there's going to be a tight game here, that they're going to need all the timeouts they can. So they spike the ball.
Yeah, the big thing is Hauser's so close to getting home. Infield's been right there. I have a feeling they keep dropping back. One of them's getting home.
Well, the thing about it is they're meeting there so quickly.
Right.
They're hitting each other. They're knocking each other out.
That happened 2 plays in a row where they kind of got in each other's way back there. They both getting in there so quickly. But, that leaves the ends open, too, so there's no contain outside. So if they get outside, we're in trouble.
2nd and 10 now for the Bearcats. Shotgun formation. It's a drop back by Craven. Craven being pressured, throws it up, and it's going to be overthrown. His intended receiver, number 11, Cole Weber.
Nice coverage in there by Bodie Fonesteel, running stride for stride with him, but just a great job to hold up there at the end and not draw any penalties. I know that's kind of what they look for when you go for long passes, so great job, Bodie Fonesteel, keeping away from drawing any penalty there.
We're going to probably have to see a couple more passes just because of a running play.
Well, it's 3rd down now because they spiked it.
Right.
Why wouldn't they use a timeout?
Exactly.
So that's good for the Blue Jays here. Puts them down 3rd and long.
17 seconds remaining in the first half. Norton Blue Jay lead 6-0. There's the timeout. We'll go ahead and check up on our sponsors. The score 6-0 here at Shanelack Field in Ellsworth, Kansas.
Hell no. Here's some damage, there's some damage, everywhere you see some hail damage. If this is the case after the recent storms, it's time to give me a call. I'm John Sanders of Sanders Construction Incorporated, and I have 10 years experience in repairing the damage that Mother Nature brings with wind and hailstorms. Whether you have damage to a shingle or metal roof, siding, or seamless gutters, Sanders can fix, repair, and replace Mother Nature's worst. I'm licensed and insured, so don't stress about the mess. Give Sanders a call. 785-202-0315. Again, that's 785-202-0315.
Welcome back to Sanilac Field as they honored the veterans here at Ellsworth, and they allowed the veterans free admission today, compliments of Kansas State High School Activities Association. So we're here in a pretty tight game. 17 seconds left here in the first half. 6-0 Blue Jays. 3rd and 10 now for the Ellsworth Bearcats. They called the timeout. Ball is resting on the Blue Jay 27-yard line. They come out in the pistol formation, trips to the near side for the Bearcats. Single receiver to the far side. They put a man in motion. That's West. West drops or load, or it's going to be a pass play. Almost intercepted in there by number 6, Balling, as he came across. Actually,
he should have caught that. He had both hands on that interception, just couldn't quite bring it in. That would have got him to the locker room a little bit earlier now. It's going to be 4th and 10 for the Bearcats.
As Craven will come to the sideline, Coach Homolka looked like he's a little upset with him, as I think he was probably upset that was a little short pass. He needed to put something on it. 4th and 10. 11 seconds remaining left in the first half. Blue Jays with a 6-0 lead. Ball again on the 27-yard line of the Blue Jays. Twins to the near side, Twins to the far side. Shotgun formation as the Blue Jays try to get in there. They lob it up, and it's going to be tipped in there by Tice Melvin, and it is incomplete pass.
Yeah, Tice was just kind of hanging out back there waiting for it. Was able to jump up and get some his hand on the ball to knock it away.
As they're just throwing to a spot, hoping their guy will run underneath it, and the Blue Jays are sitting there waiting.
Or for a penalty. Yeah, and
right.
Blue Jays doing a great job there, keeping away from the penalties. A lot of times in those long passes, that's what you go for.
As the Blue Jays will just down the ball and go into the locker room with a 6-0 lead. So again, the Norton Blue Jays 6, Ellsworth 0. We're going to send it backstage in a few words. We'll come back. We'll talk a little bit about what the Blue Jays did in the first half.
At First State Bank, they pride themselves on offering a wide range of services tailored to meet your needs. Need a loan for a new car? They got you covered with competitive rates. Want a savings account for a child's future? First State Bank will make that easy for you. First State Bank has a commitment to their customers and believe in building long-lasting relationships. They promise to take the time to understand your financial goals. Experience the difference of banking with a trusted friend. First State Bank, with locations in Norton, Plainville, Hill City, and Hoxie. Member FDIC. Fit to Go is your fitness destination for a healthier, happier you. At Fit to Go, they're more than just a gym. They're your fitness family. The state-of-art of equipment is there to help you reach your goals, whether it's shredding pounds, building muscle, or boosting your energy. They're a small gym with a big heart. They know your name, your story, and your fitness journey because they're there to support your every step of the way. Fit to Go. Join today. Fit to Go, where fitness meets family.
United Northwest Federal Credit Union proudly supports our local athletes and wishes them good luck this season. At United Northwest Federal Credit Union, we work hard every day to make life a little better for you, your family, and our community. When you need to open a checking or savings account, get a new debit card or credit card, apply for a personal, auto, or mortgage loan, or seek financial advice, United Northwest Federal Credit Union is here for you with better and more personal service. For more information, visit unwfcu.org. Equal Housing Lender, NCUA insured.
If you're hearing a little strange noise from your vehicle, it's time that you give your car some TLC. At Ingalls Sales and Service, they have a great selection of parts and accessories, and their expert mechanics will help you with your car maintenance and repairs. So swing by Ingalls Sales and Service, where your car deserves the best, and they've got it for you. Drive in, drive out, and drive happy with Ingalls Sales and Service, your best car's friend. Visit them today at 209 West Lincoln in Norton.
Are you ready to build your dream project and equip your home with the latest appliances? At Cowpoke Supply, they offer a wide variety of high-quality lumber, from sturdy hardwoods to durable softwoods, ensuring your project is built to last. Cowpoke's appliance department features top-of-the-line household appliances from trusted brands. Whether you're upgrading your kitchen or refreshing your laundry room, they have it all. Visit them today on East Highway 36 in Norton. Cowpoke Supply, where your dreams take shape and your home comes to life.
Iron Insurance Partners of Norton, Kansas is stronger together and offering to insure what matters most to you. Full service insurance with friendly hometown faces. Whether you're looking for agriculture, commercial, homeowners, or auto insurance, they can help. Stop in at 117 North Kansas or call 877-4016. Open Monday through Friday from 8 till 5. Iron Insurance Partners of Norton, stronger together and offering to insure what matters most to you.
The solution to paying your medical bills is here. Norton County Hospital and Medical Clinic have partnered with Epic River Patient Finance to provide a hassle-free program that won't wreak havoc on your finances and credit. All patients qualify, regardless of credit history. You pick your monthly payment amount and the duration of the loan. All loans are fixed rate with low interest and no fees, funded by Equity Bank. Contact us at 785-877-3351 or visit the patient accounts page at ntcohosp.com to learn more.
At New Age Industrial, we take great pride in our aluminum products by designing and manufacturing cutting-edge equipment for a variety of industries while maintaining the highest level of customer service. We're a global aluminum extruder and fabricator and one of the area's largest employers. Not only do we take great pride in our products, but we're also proud supporters of the area students and athletes. We'll be cheering them on all season long. To learn more, visit us online at newageindustrial.com.
Hard rubber track.
Welcome back to Sanilac Field here in Ellsworth, Kansas. It's Norton Bluejays 6, Ellsworth Bearcats 0. Here's how the scoring went. We don't have a lot to talk about on that one.
No, it won't take long.
After a 25-yard pass to Roman Hauser, 1-yard run by Eli Jones. The extra point was no good. Our score, 6-0, and that was at the 2:08 mark in the second quarter. So the Norton Bluejays with the lead. Here's the stats for you. Eli Jones is 9 of 13 for 80 yards. Is for a total of 80 yards in the passing. In the running game, it's Eli Jones, 11 rushes for 38 yards and a touchdown. Logan Fonestill, 5 carries for 2 yards, and Brendan Fonestill, 1 carry for 1 yard. So a total of 41 yards. Not a lot of rushing there, but Roman Hauser has 5 catches for 49 yards. Tyson Melvin, 3 catches for 15 yards. Bodie Fonestill, 1 catch for 16. So total offense for the Norton Bluejays is 121 yards, 1 touchdown, loss of 1 fumble, and a total of plays is 17, rushing, 13 passing, 30 total plays, with a 4.0 average in the offensive rushing and total offense. There we go. There we go. For the Ellsworth Bearcats, Will Cravens, he's 4 of 9 for 35 yards, so 35 total yards in the passing game. And it's Ian Andelon, he's 7 for 40 in the running. Will Cravens, 5 for a -4. Loden West, 4 for 16. Cooper McGowan, 1 for a -3. Landon Johnson, 1 carry for 0 for a total of 49 yards rushing. In the receiving, it's Leighton Liker, 2 catches for 26 yards. Cole Weber, 1 catch for 8 yards. Andelon has 1 catch for 1 yard for 35 yards total in the passing. So a total of 84 yards for the Ellsworth Bearcats. They have 18 rushing and 9 passing, 27 total plays for an average of 3.1. So pretty even, Trent. 30 plays for the Blue Jays, 27 for the Blue Jays, and then we're seeing score 6-0. It's the time of possession for the Blue Jays is kind of the biggest things here. They've had the ball 14 minutes and 37 seconds. So that's kind of been a lot tell of the story, and then, of course, Ellsworth with 9 minutes possession time.
Yeah, you can really tell a difference in the time of possession. That's kind of where I seen the difference anyway. Blue Jays just doing a good job methodically driving it down the field. And it's really been kind of the Eli Jones show. I feel like he's really kind of spot on his passes tonight. He had, a overthrow to Fonesteel, but, when he needed it, those passes to Melvin and Hauser running down the sideline, a couple of those, he put them right in the numbers, right where they needed to be. And then when nothing's there, he brings it down and he gets positive yardage, whether that's up the middle or around the end. He's such a dual threat quarterback for the Blue Jays, and he's really made a difference here tonight.
Well, I'm just going to kind of go out there and say is that the patience that Eli has, and he waits for a hole to open. Obviously, he's done well all year long with the patience thing.
Yeah, absolutely.
We just watched 1 minute worth of Will Cravens being pressured and trying to hurry that ball and overthrowing the passes and getting sacked. Although he does a nice job scrambling out of those, but I'm thinking right now patience on the Blue Jay side has kind of been key here. We're not blowing them up in the rushing game. We're not. We got a little bit more passing yardage, but you know what? I don't see Coach Homolka for Ellsworth coming out here and saying, if you guys are we're satisfied with what we're doing. I don't see that.
Yeah, I see Ellsworth as being well coached. I think they're going to draw something up there at halftime. But, so far it came down. A lot of penalties called early on in the first quarter, but I thought that really settled down a lot in the second quarter. We didn't see near as many penalties, things like that. So it's kind of been the turnover battle. Blue Jays giving up the ball once, but, Ellsworth with 2 turnovers. You got to give it up to Eli Jones, like I said, stripping that ball to get the Blue Jays to get the ball back that led to our score.
Is that 3 turnovers-ish?
Yeah, 3 for Ellsworth. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I said 2. Yeah, 3 through. So that's really been the big difference maker here for these teams. So Blue Jays come out and win the turnover battle in the second half. I really like their chances.
Right, and the thing about it is that I'm looking for them to put the ball in Andelon's hands. He's obviously a really good runner.
Yes.
And that's kind of what's making me think that they're kind of wanting to establish that run. And we may need to beef up the line a little bit. Puga, we've seen Puga in there quite a bit.
Yep.
We're seeing the defensive ends crashing in on the quarterback. So do we see defensive ends staying home now? Do we see gadget plays? Do we see the jet sweeps out of Ellsworth?
Oh, I definitely see them trying to get to the outside just with the success that they had late in that second quarter. We can be a little susceptible to the outside run, especially if our DNs crash in. So I see them trying to exploit maybe the outside a little bit more. But like I said, Ellsworth, well coached. They're going to come up with something at halftime that we got to try to be ready for. But the main thing is we got to continue to tackle well and wrap up when we tackle. Like I said, that was one of our biggest concerns coming into the night is how well were the Blue Jays going to tackle? Were they going to wrap up? And so far, the defense for the Blue Jays has not disappointed. We've been a couple times, but as far as breaking, we haven't broke yet that first half. So I've been extremely satisfied with our defense again tonight.
Hey, Trent, with all that commentary that you did there, of all people to be popping up, Bruce Graber, great job. Blue Jays finished that gum thing the second half. I'll tell you what, you're talking about wrap up. We're talking about how do we contain and stuff like that. Hey, Coach, we're going to need you to come over here and help us out a little bit. Give us your perspective on what the Blue Jays need to do. So
absolutely.
Glad to see you there, Coach. But we're about 4 minutes until the second half kickoff, and we hope that you come back. We've had over 400 people view us here, and, of course, I don't know how many on the radio, but I'm sure that you have people listening in there too. So we come back because I don't think that the fire is going to go out.
We got a great game here. Great game going on. Competitive game. Both sides are leaving their hearts out there on the field. And if you can't be here, be listening.
That's right. So we hope that you thank those people that bring you this kind of coverage here today. And let's hear a few words from them. You've listened to KQ&K 106.7 AM and FM, Norton.
With unlimited guesses, I bet you still can't name everything available for your farm, vehicle, and more at Roy Sales and Service in Norton. Owners Brian and Kate Fonenstill are proud to serve Norton and the surrounding area. They have interstate batteries, auto parts, oil, welding supplies, DeWalt and Milwaukee power tools, kids' farm toys, farm equipment supplies, and so much more. Come out and see everything at Roy Sales and Service on East Highway 36. You won't believe how much they have for you right here in Norton.
Yep, it's that time of year again. As the seasons change, so does your health and wellness needs. At Moffitt Drug, they've got you covered from head to toe. If you're feeling under the weather, no worries. The friendly pharmacists are there to help you find the perfect remedies for those pesky fall colds and allergies. And don't forget to get your flu shots and essential vitamins to stay in tip-top shape all season long. Remember, your health is their top priority at Moffitt Drug, downtown Norton, where autumn meets wellness.
Some things are better together, like burgers and fries, movies and popcorn, and auto and home insurance. At Farm Bureau Financial Services, we'll help you bundle your coverage, saving you money and time. And if both are damaged, you'll pay a single deductible.
Call me, Joy Johnson, at 785-877-3221.
It's your future. Let's protect it. Farm Bureau Property and Casualty Insurance Company, Western Agricultural Insurance Company.
Rev up your engine and hit the road with confidence. Norton Auto Supply, your CarQuest dealer, is your one-stop shop for all your automotive needs. Whether you're a seasoned mechanic or DIY enthusiast, we've got you covered. From quality replacement parts to essential tools and accessories, Norton Auto Supply has it all for you. The friendly and knowledgeable staff is there to help you find the right parts for your vehicle. Visit your local CarQuest dealer, Norton Auto Supply, today and experience the difference. Norton Auto Supply, keeping you on the road one part at a time.
Hey there, listeners. Are you tired of squinting at your screens, struggling with blurry vision, or constantly misplacing your glasses? Well, it's time to see clearly again with the help from Cole Family Eye Care of Norton. Their experienced team provides comprehensive eye exams, personalized eyewear consultations, and the latest in contact lens technology. Plus, they accept most insurance plans. Don't let poor vision hold you back. Schedule your appointment today by calling 877-5115. Rediscover the world with clarity at Cole Family Eye Care of Norton. Your vision is their focus.
What makes Pioneer Brand List E3 soybeans different? Pioneer offers proven products and decades worth of expertise to help make growers successful. Clydesdale Agronomy has the expertise and support to help growers successfully adopt this responsible weed control system. Learn more at pioneer.com/enlist-E3 or contact your local Pioneer sales representative, Randy Clydesdale, at 785-871-7745. Go Blue Jays.
Everyone has a big to-do list nowadays. With a busy schedule, it's easy to forget about yourself. Don't neglect your dental health. Schedule a quick and easy dental checkup with Dr. Shirt. They're open Monday through Thursdays, 8:30 to 5. Call and set up an appointment today at 785-877-2821 or stop in at 205 South Kansas in Norton. Dr. Shirk and his staff are ready to get your smile looking its best.
Too much football? There's no such thing. Especially not when Nextech has you covered with the fastest internet and the best combination of streaming and live TV. Get gig speed internet and deluxe TV now for just $175 per month for the perfect football watching experience. You'll never have to choose which game to watch. Nextech lets you catch them all, buffer free at an unbeatable price. Don't miss the action. Get started at next-tech.com today.
Welcome back to Shannon Leck Field. The Norton Blue Jays with a 6-0 lead over the Ellsworth Bearcats. We're about 2 minutes to the second half kickoff. And, of course, Blue Jays winning the battle on turnovers as they forced 3 turnovers here to Ellsworth's Norton's 2 turnovers. So, not that we want to see turnovers again, but
Well, if it's coming from the Bearcats, I wouldn't mind.
Well, true. So we hope that you can get everybody back here, as we are over 400 people on Facebook Live, and I'm sure we have multiple numbers on the radio too. So we'd like to thank USD 211 allowing and doing the paperwork to allow us to broadcast here this game. So again, the Norton Blue Jays with a 6-0 lead. Trent Alexander, Nish Millen, myself, Big Millen, and our cameraman, producer, Brexton Eisenhagen, is our crew today. And we hope that we'll be blessed by you guys to bring this second half.
And, like I said, we talked about that Blue Jays defense, and obviously you can tell by the score, but, they've been tough all year. And they come out tonight, put a goose egg out there for Ellsworth here in the first half. So if they can continue to play like that, play like a team, wrap up, and make some good tackling out there, they're going to be tough here in the second half to score on.
Right, and another thing, Trent, is like when we talked at halftime, is like, what is Ellsworth coming back with? I mean, obviously they have wanted to get the running game established.
Yeah.
And, in the meantime, it's taken their toll because they can't get the balanced offense with some of their passing because they're just not patient enough to get their running back or their receiver into position. So Blue Jays' key to this is defense. Keep rushing those D ends in. We're going to have to shrug off some of those offensive linemen on the defensive line. So it's going to kind of, I think it's going to come down to defense. That old saying, defense wins championship.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. And, Blue Jays been awful tough down here on the field tonight. So we'll see how this continues. Blue Jays should receive the ball here, start the second half.
As the Blue Jays will have the second half kickoff. As I thought, let's see, number 11 is going to do the kicking off. That'll be Cole Weber. Hey, do you come out with an onside kick?
It wouldn't surprise me. It honestly wouldn't. Ellsworth, they had to be making some decisions there at halftime, especially with that game last week, kind of a higher scoring game. We've seen that Liker catch a lot of passes last week. His name hasn't been called a whole lot tonight, so Tice Melvin's been on him, doing a great job keeping the ball out of his hands.
I watched 2 games against their opponents, and they line drive it. They line drive that kick. Let's see if they do that. They're trying to target somebody today. Again, Weber with the kick. And it's going to be end-over-end kick. It'll be taken in there by Tice Melvin at the 11, looking for blockers as he gets up across the 15, 25. Boy, get it together. I'm too excited, I guess. Let's just put it that way. I'm excited.
Yeah, he had a little wedge there, but great job there by the Bearcat special teams to get down there and make that tackle. So Blue Jays going to be starting right around the 26-yard line, and we're hoping for a good drive here.
Thanks, Brian. I know that somebody from Oklahoma now is listening.
All right. Got an Okie, huh?
Yeah, we got an Okie out there. Classmate.
Okay.
Blue Jays, first and 10 from the 21-yard line of Norton. 11:54 left in the third quarter. Norton with a 6-0 lead. They're going to send receivers left and right. I formation. On the far side will be Roman Hauser, the tight end. Underneath center, Eli Jones takes a snap, hands it off to Logan Fonestill. He'll get about 2 yards, maybe 3. Let's see where they mark that ball. That's probably one of the harder runs that we've seen Logan hit that line today.
Yeah, Logan hit that line hard, kind of lowered that right shoulder and just wheeled his way to a 3-yard gain, falling forward. Nice job by Logan. Like I said, running really hard down there. Not really a lot of room to run, but running tough.
2nd and 7 for the Blue Jays now as they'll send Tice Melvin to the near side, Twins to the far side. Shotgun formation. Brendan Fun is to the left of Eli Jones. Snap, and it looks to the left. Jones goes downfield. He hasn't really had a receiver, but he does have Hauser in there bringing that in. He'll cross the 50-yard line. Nice catch and run in there by Roman Hauser.
And I tell you what, he had great coverage on him by Dax Liker. And And Roman, I mean, Jones put it right where it needed to be, right high and right where Roman could get it in stride. So perfect pass in there from Jones.
1st and 10 from the 50-yard line. I formation again for the Blue Jays. Eli takes a snap, hands it in there to Fonestill. Fonestill trying to cut back. He'll get back up to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, he may have fell forward for 1 yard, but just extremely tough to run on these Bearcats. They have such a solid defensive, line. I think they're all seniors down there, 200 plus, up to 260 on that defensive line. Just really hard to get a push on those guys down there.
I'm seeing that number 9. I didn't see him the last time in there, as he's kind of running as a monster back in there.
Cooper McGowan, yeah, kind of a speedster.
Hauser, he'll put into motion. And it's going to be Eli Jones carrying the ball. He'll get up to about the 41-yard line.
46-yard line.
Well, there's numbers in between the 50 and the 40? What?
Yeah, he got about half where it needed to be. It'd be 3rd and long for the Blue Jays. I'm thinking here where it's marked, it could be 4-down territory if we get a couple yards here.
3rd and 6, 9:45 left in the third, 6-0 lead. Blue Jays will put a receiver out to the near side. 2 receivers to the far side in the I formation. See, Eli tries to do a hard count. He's going to go forward, and he's going to get up about a yard short.
Yeah, nice push in there up front by that Blue Jay offensive line. I mean, right through the heart of that Bearcat defense. Jones so hard to stop when he puts his head down and his shoulder down.
4th and 1 on the far hash, just off the 40.
This is where Eli usually gets up on the line here, and he'll kind of check to see where the hole is going to be, and he'll decide which hole he's going to hit once he reaches the line.
I formation. They're going to bring the linebackers in, and it's going to be Fonestill.
I'm really shocked that they didn't leave the ball in Jones's hand here. Just hand that ball off, took that little bit of extra time where the Bearcats got to stop here. I'm really shocked that the coaches didn't put that ball in the quarterback sneak again.
Well, I'm wondering if it was a draw play, and they were trying to coax in the defensive line because they went from 5-man front to a 7-man front, and they were just stopped. Bearcats will take over on downs now at their 41-yard line. As they'll come out into the shotgun, the pistol formation, it's going to be Andelon. Andelon couldn't get through the first hole, and he drops back, and he drives forward. And they're going to get probably about a 2-yard gain off of that.
Yeah, he was stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He actually backed up a yard and took another run at it.
That's a generous
they got a nice spot out of that. But, yeah, just a missed opportunity by that last drive from the Blue Jays, only needing the yard to go. Great job by that Bearcat to stop them there. But I feel like that's a missed opportunity there by the Blue Jays.
All right, it's going to be 2nd and 6 now. As Twins to the near side, put a man into motion. That's going to be Andelon as they're going to be trips now. And it's going to be a handoff in there to West as he falls forward for about, let's call that 4.
Yeah, Andelon and West, kind of a dual threat backfield back there for the Bearcats. Both can run extremely hard and be considerably hard to bring down for the Blue Jays.
7:30 left in the third, 6-0 lead for the Blue Jays. Ball resting at the Ellsworth 49-yard line, 3rd and 2 for Ellsworth as they'll hand it up to Andelon. Andelon gets low and drives forward. He'll have enough for the 1st and 10. Andelon gets low and can drive.
Yes, he
Man,
can.
he drives those legs. I didn't see how many first downs they had, either team, I guess, but they've been kind of hard to come by in this game. 1st and 10 for the Bearcats. They put Andelon into motion as he goes to the right side, and it's going to be West with the ball as he's going to be torpedoed down for a 2-yard gain.
That was their 7th.
That was their what? 7th?
7.
Their 7th first down?
Yeah. Eli Jones. It always makes me nervous when he's slow to get up, but he went flying through there and actually, like I said, torpedoed that running back. So he didn't get any room there at all to run. That's another generous spot in there.
Yeah, Garrett, let's see if we can get 4:55 up there, man. Start calling everybody. We're at 4:36 right now. Good game. Good game not to be watching. 6:27 left here in the third. 6-0 lead for the Blue Jay. Ball at the Blue Jay 46-yard line as they put Twins out to the near side, put a man into motion. And it's going to be a handoff in there to Loden West as he gets them loose.
Yeah, and we've been susceptible a little bit to those outside runs, especially when our defensive ends start crashing in and not holding contained. So they might have seen something. And that's one of the first times they've actually went to the outside run.
It's going to be 3rd-and-1 situation now. See if the Blue Jays can tighten up a little bit as they'll put Andelon and Liker to the near side. Pistol formation for the Bearcats. Craven takes the snap, hands it off to West. West will fall forward, get across the 35.
And West just he gets really low and then torpedoes himself forward for about 3 yards.
West gets up a little gimpy.
Yeah, this rushing attack of the Bearcats been formidable here in the second half.
1st and 10 from the Norton 34-yard line. Craven comes in with the play. I think they probably pretty much have gave the play call into Coach Homolka because he keeps coming to the sidelines now. 1st and 10 for Ellsworth. Pistol formation. It's going to give off the West as he's going to be hit at the line of scrimmage and drove backwards. They may give him one.
Yeah, multiple Blue Jays in there. Mullins and Corbin Puga, along with Colton Stover.
Thanks, Shane, buddy.
He kind of ran into Corbin Puga there, and he didn't have any place to go.
5:08 left in the third. The Blue Jays with a 6-0 lead. And I'm sure frustration setting in a little bit with the Bearcats because they like to chew up yardage, and they're getting 2 and 3 at a time. High snap in there and a quick slant in there to number 11, Weber.
Broken up in there by Bodie Fonesteel.
And that was a sidearm throw by Craven, so he probably wasn't feeling very secure about that throw anyway.
No, there's something on the Blue Jays there, I think. Maybe. But, I don't know who that was on. But.
Well, I don't know. The Blue Jays are high-fiving each other.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, he had pressure on him. I'm sure he was hearing footsteps back there when he was making that pass. Yeah, the Bearcats are going back. Looks like it might be on them.
It had to be a verbal thing.
Yeah, good job by the Blue Jays keeping their composure down there. Going to make a 3rd and long go to 3rd and longer.
Illegal ineligible receiver downfield. Well, that was took a long time to see.
I'm surprised they took the penalty on that. Made it 2nd and 15 instead of 3rd and 10.
Well, it was only 5 yards.
Well, it looks like it's only 4.
Yeah.
To me.
All right, next we're calling it 2nd and 15, 4:51 left here in this third quarter, and it's going to be Andelon. He's going to be trying to spin away by a couple Blue Jays. In there was Hauser. And Eli and Brennan.
I tell you what, he's got to be careful spinning and stuff because they're going to knock that ball loose again. You had 4 or 5 white jerseys around there. They're going to get that ball knocked loose if he continues to do that.
6-yard loss on the play. Makes it now 3rd and 21. But 472, way to go, people. Nice. Way to communicate. Twins to the left and to the right. Craven dropping back, has the receiver open, and that's going to be Weber or Liker. He'll get up to the 30.
Yeah, Liker's kind of been their go-to guy here. Probably going to make it a fourth down situation here where they're going to have fourth and about 5 yards.
And he was open right in the middle, and he tried to stomp his foot down and make a misdirection, but the receiver or defensive back stayed right with him.
Yeah, big fourth down play for the Blue Jays. Got to hold them here.
4th and 5, and it looks like I hear whistles anyway. And I think Ellsworth wants to talk about it, as Ellsworth will go to Coach Homolka and talk about it. As you've been listening to KQK 106.7 Norton.
Precision under pressure. That's what area students and athletes strive for every day. And Natoma Manufacturing Corporation strives to produce the highest quality products, along with great communication in their drive to achieve their goals. Natoma Manufacturing Corporation wishes the best for all of the area students and athletes this school year and wherever they are going in life. Good luck and have fun out there from Natoma Manufacturing Corporation, located on East Highway 36 in Norton.
When you think of insurance, you automatically think house and car insurance. And sure, we at Boxler Insurance can help you choose the best option for these. But did you know that Boxler Insurance Agency also specializes in business insurance, farm insurance, life insurance, and even Medicare supplemental insurance? That's why we're known as the insurance store. Everything you need under one roof. Contact us today at 877-5128 or stop by our office located at 108 North 1st in Norton.
Welcome back. Ellsworth took a timeout because they're faced with a 4th and 5 situation in Blue Jay territory. Coach Molka wanted to talk about it as they have the ball at the 29-yard line of the Blue Jays, just near Hatch.
We think screen pass around the end, maybe. They've had some success around the end. Blue Jays have been somewhat vulnerable.
Well, they put Andalon and Liker at far side of the field. I look for that slant to come again on Liker, as there they go. And it's going to be Craven with the ball. He'll get a 1-yard gain.
Mullen stayed home there, was able to drag Craven down for the 1 yard. Blue Jays did exactly what they needed to do, led it down there by Mullen.
As I was kind of surprised they didn't go for that slant. It was actually there, but I'm afraid that he couldn't see over the line, so he tucked the ball in and ran.
And he had some success running there in that first half a little bit up the middle. So great job by Mullins to stay home and make that tackle.
1st and 10 for the Blue Jays at the Blue Jay 28-yard line. Twin receivers to the near side, twin to the far side, pistol formation for the Blue Jays. Snap of the ball, and it's going to be Jones with the ball as he throws a screen pass to Melvin, but he goes out of bounds. I don't know how the linemen stayed the way they did.
Right. Yeah, just a great heads-up play there by Jones, feeling the pressure and kind of just doing a lob pass over there to Melvin. But Melvin kind of surprised me that he went out of bounds. He had a little bit of room to turn upfield.
He said there's a flag and the eligible man downfield.
Yeah, that's what he was worried about.
I was worried about how do we keep that from going ineligible.
As long a play as that took, it didn't surprise me to see that as well. So it's going to negate any positive yards there by the Blue Jays.
Yeah, I seen him running that, and the thing about it is that he was running parallel, and it was like, I don't know. He took off running. Those linemen probably says, oh, we got to scramble. We got to go downfield, and I believe that's probably the reasoning right there. It'll be a 5-yard penalty. An eligible man downfield. And they'll take that from the original line of scrimmage, so it should make it 1st and 15. But clock. It's eating up a little bit of clock.
Yes, it is.
3:17 remaining here in the third quarter. 6-0 lead for the Blue Jays. Blue Jays will go back to the I formation with the receivers left and right. Tight end will be Hauser on the far side. And it's going to be...
Well, I tell you what, they continue to pound that defensive front from Ellsworth, but they have found no room from their running backs down there tonight. going up against that defensive front of the Bearcats.
Well, we see the linebackers, they go from a 5-man line, and the linebackers come up and make it a 7-man front. Yeah. So it's been kind of hard to run from there. I'd like to see a couple of little dink and dunks from Eli in there to maybe combat that.
Imagine you get your wish right here.
2nd and 15 for the Blue Jays. Shotgun formation, twins to the near side, twins to the far side. Eli dropping back, has a receiver, and it's going to be Melvin. He's still on his feet. He spins around. He'll get up about 7 yards on that completion as he slants in.
Going to get the penalty yards back. But I really like Jones getting the ball out of his hands really quick. A quick strike in there to Melvin. Going to make it 3rd and manageable here for the Blue Jays.
3rd and 7 for the Blue Jays. 1:55 left in this third quarter. Norton with a 6-0 lead. They come up to the line of scrimmage. Hauser will be in the slot. Trips to the near side. Melvin, the far receiver. Jones, he rolls out to his right, goes downfield, has
Roman Hauser right past the first down marker. Roman knew exactly where it needed to be, and Jones was on target as usual.
Put it where only he could catch
Only Hauser could catch that ball. Outside shoulder, Hauser was able to turn right upfield to the first down marker and out of bounds.
1st and 10. Wow, 35-28.
That's a close game. That's another good game over there, sounds like. Not as much defense as we see here tonight.
No. 1st and 10 for the Blue Jays as we go back into the shotgun formation. Twins to the far side, single receiver to the near side. Jones keeps the ball. He's going to get across it. Oh, had one tackle to break, but he'll get up to about the 44-yard line of Norton.
Jones was so quick on that. They had Corbin Puga pulling on that, but Jones actually got it out ahead of Puga before Puga could get down there to block. So a quick strike in there by Jones. Got a nice little 4-yard run out of the deal.
492. Way to go, people.
All right. Surely we can hit 500. Yeah, call your friends. Tell them what kind of game we got going on here in Ellsworth tonight.
Under 1 minute here in the third quarter. 6-0 lead. Blue Jays will come up in the shotgun formation. Hauser, he'll go left to right. Jones carrying the ball. He needs 5 yards to get another 1st and 10. He keeps carrying Ellsworth Bearcats across the 50, up to the 50. He should have a first.
He's going to be really close to that first down marker. He wasn't able to fall forward, but I think he got enough there.
I do too. They're moving the chains, and he took 2 of the bigger guys with him.
He did. He was kept those feet moving and those legs churning, and he just willed those extra 2 yards out of there for the first down.
They're going to give some of their bigger linemen a break here as they bring in another lineman in for number 66, Rodriguez.
Number 66 been working hard down there against Corbin Puga. He's probably tired.
1st and 10 for the Blue Jays as they send twins to the near side. Single receiver to far side. Hauser will be the tight end on the far side. It's going to be, again, Jones. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, they sniffed that run out. Jones had the option to hand off to the running back, but decided to keep that. Thought he saw something there, but that window must have closed in a hurry because no gain for Jones on that run.
That'll be the end of the third quarter. Norton goes into the fourth quarter leading 6-0.
It's a November savings sale at your Jamboree. On sale this week. Baby back pork ribs, buy one, get one free. Cook's or Sugardale shank ham portions, $1.48 a pound. 12-ounce fresh cranberries, $1.98 each. 10-pound bag Best Choice russet potatoes, $3.98 each. Select Varieties General Mills cereal, 2 for $7. And Select Varieties Prego pasta sauce, just 2 for $4. Enjoy these savings and more this week at your Jamboree Foods with locations in Norton and Hill City. The power of the bear, the stealth of a cougar, and the endurance and strength of a Mustang. That's what you'll find in the ATVs and UTVs at Norton Sports Center. At Norton Sports Center, you can find just what you need, and they know how to care for them when you need service. Give your hunting an edge this year when you know you can trust the ATV or UTV that will get you where you want to go. Find your advantage at Norton Sports Center, located on West Highway 36 in Norton, or give them a call at 785-877-5452.
Encourage, to inspire with courage, spirit, or hope, to give help or patronage to someone. The Center Sky Dentistry Clinic and Dr. Craig Kriesig knows that the Norton community gives their support, encouragement, and fantastic patronage to them and to all the area students and athletes. Center Sky Dentistry is proud to call the Norton community home for over 35 years, and they're looking forward to serving you in the future.
Well, big quarter here for the Blue Jays.
Welcome back to Shannon Leck Field. Blue Jays with a 6-0 lead. Start of the fourth quarter. Blue Jays have it just off the 50-yard line. They're looking for a 2nd and 10 situation. Eli Jones underneath center. Takes a long count. Eli, I think that must have been a broken play because he cut back behind him, or back to his left.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised they had 2 runs up the middle like that, like I said. So, they've had some success in the passing game, and being second and long there, I was kind of surprised they didn't go to the air, but I definitely expect them to here.
3rd and 9, 1-yard gain in there for Eli Jones. Norton leading 6-0, 11:30 left in the ball game. Ball resting at the 49-yard line of Ellsworth. Blue Jays come up the line of scrimmage with trips to the far side. The bunch receiver to the far side. We'll put a man into motion. And it's down the middle, and it's Robert Hauser.
Yeah, that's headhunting right there. Yeah. Hauser had to go up for it.
There's a flag on the play.
That's targeting right there, helmet to helmet. Hauser almost had that ball, too. Slipped right through his hands. Another nice ball placement in there by Jones. Crowd a little upset about the targeting call, but that was a pretty evident call. I seen it clear up here on top of the press box, and they may not like it, but that's the way the rules state.
That's right, and it was high, and he came in flying, and 1st and 10 for the Blue Jays. They just called it a personal foul. They didn't call it any blow to the head or any targeting. Or
that's what it was.
Yeah. Blue Jays, 1st and 10 from the Bearcat 33-yard line. 11-11 left in the ball game. Norton leads 6-0. Hauser go left to right. And it's going to be Jones on the carry. He gets tripped up. He had a little hole opening up.
He had some blocking up front, had a nice little hole starting to open up, but someone just barely got a hold of that right ankle of his enough to trip him up, or he probably would have been close to the first down marker there. But instead, it looks like it's going to bring up 2nd, 8, 9 area.
2nd and 9 is what they're going to call that. See what the Blue Jays dial up here as that ball is just off the 32-yard line of Ellsworth. Twins to the near side. Jones will keep the ball, trying to look up the middle. And they've got his number right now.
Yes, they do. And I understand, coaches want to eat up some of his clock, but we got to move the ball downfield. I'd feel a lot more comfortable if we had some points to the board here.
So 10-11 left here in this ball game. Norton with a 6-0 lead. Coach Melvin talking to his quarterback, Eli Jones.
They've been looking for Hauser a lot in this situation, 3rd and long situation. He's such a big target over the middle, and they've been targeting him a lot in this down and distance.
3rd and 10 for the Blue Jays as they put Twins to the near side I formation. We're going to probably call it an official.
And Jones was looking for Hauser over here. I know he was wanting to go that way.
Legal procedure call on Norton. Was paying attention to underneath center.
Yeah, and where we were at, I would say it was probably 4 down territory, and it still may be if we can get some positive, 6 or 7 yards out of here. I see Coach maybe making a 4 down opportunity here.
9:33 left in the ball game. A 6-0 lead. Now Blue Jays are facing the 3rd and 15 situation. as they're going to send Bodie Fonestill to the far side. In the slot will be Logan Fonestill. Jones drops back. Has a receiver, that's Melvin. Melvin still on his feet, and he's going to be brought down about the 18-yard line. He gets all that 15 and some.
He really did, and he did some spins at the end, and I just knew he was going to break one of those. But he finally got brought down by a Bearcat, but just so electric with the ball in his hands. Just a great job of looking that ball in and making sure he secures that ball before he started upfield.
Hey, you guys who just now came in, 504.
504, all right.
504.
That might be a new record this year.
I'm thinking so. Well, great job in there, fans.
We appreciate all you guys out there listening.
8:45 left here in the ball game. 1st and 10 for the Blue Jays. Oh, Melvin.
Well, he got us down there, so he kind of tapped his helmet. It's on him. So he understands that. He's got a really high football IQ.
Well, you know, the bad thing about that, he wasn't covered.
Right.
You know?
He was so excited to get going.
That's right. So he's going, man, no one is covering me.
Yeah.
So they'll back about 5, 1st and 15 for the Blue Jays. As Ellsworth looking to crowd the line, maybe thinking a quarterback draw of some sort. It's going to be given to Fonestill, Logan Fonestill. No, I don't know if they're trying to take a break off of that and kind of catch them backing up or not. I mean, it should work in all aspects. But
yeah, they got to keep them honest. I mean, we've got to continue to run the ball, even though we get no gain of maybe 1 yard. But when we're backed up, 1st and 15. I'd like to see, with success we've been having through the air, I'd like to see him continue that.
7:53 left in the ball game. Eli Jones comes in with this play. Now we're going to get ready for the count. If we don't get this off here, there's 5, 4, and they get it off. Eli on his feet, still scrambling, gets up to about the 18-yard line, the original line of scrimmage.
Yeah, going to make about 3rd and 10 here for the Blue Jays. This is about Hauser territory again. He's been our 3rd down ace in this game. Do they look for him once more?
Well, and I know the thought is that you want to stay in bounds, too.
Right, want to eat some more of this clock. Down to 7 minutes here in the 4th quarter. Blue Jays seem like they've had the ball forever.
That's right. 7:13 left here in the ball game. 6-0 lead. Blue Jays have it on the 18-yard line of Ellsworth.
Man, you hate to get down this far and not put any points on the board. If we can make this a 2-score game, that would put a lot of pressure on the Bearcats.
Trip to the near side. Hauser will go to the far side. He drags a couple defenders over there with him. Eli gets it to Hauser. Hauser still on his feet. And
he's going to be a yard short of that 1st down marker. But, man, I thought he might have got close, almost went over that. So keep it in the Joneses' hands here. I know they're wanting to go quick, but they got a good play here. And this has to be a quarterback keeper here for Jones. Do you take a timeout here once the clock runs down?
I think the referee is walking his way over to Melvin, and he's running some clock down.
Yeah, maybe he'll take a timeout.
And I'm thinking so. With Melvin has the referee right in front of him, Coach Melvin anyway. And so they're running clock down. They're waiting for the referee to start counting off time, and there's the timeout. 6:02 remaining in the ball game. Timeout. 4th and they didn't give him a very favorable spot.
It should have been 4th and 1. They got him at 4th and 2.
That's right. So we're going to send it back to station. We're listening to KQ&K 106.7 AM and FM Norton.
Transform your home into a haven of comfort and style. Step into Sander Furniture of Norton and discover the perfect dining room set that'll make every meal a special occasion. Create living rooms of your dreams with the wide selection of sofas, coffee tables, and entertainment centers. And for the perfect night's sleep, explore their bedroom collections featuring cozy mattresses, beautiful bed frames, and storage solutions to keep your space clutter-free. Visit Sander Furniture today on the corner of Highway 283 and Armory Drive and experience the difference. Sander Furniture, bringing nice things to you.
Welcome back to Channelac Field here in Ellsworth, Kansas. The Norton Blue Jays face with a 4th and 2 situation. ball is resting just off the 10-yard line of Ellsworth. Ellsworth been kind of giving some ugly looks for Eli Jones. Eli's been able to hook up with Roman Hauser on quite a few little passes on this drive.
Short yardage has been a struggle for the Blue Jays tonight, especially from the running back position. Do they keep this in Jones's hands and try to make something happen here?
The Blue Jays come back out on the field. They'll send receivers to the far side, one to the near side. They come up to the line of scrimmage in a hurry as they crowd the line. And it's a pass to Roman Hauser.
Wow.
It's almost a jump pass. It's going to be first and goal now.
What a great play call. They had the defense, the Bearcats, off guard a little bit, had them crashing in, expected a run play, and just kind of threw it over top.
That's right. They, like we mentioned earlier in the broadcast, it's like they have a 5-man front. They bring up the linebackers, make it a 7-man front, but they drew in the safety and the D-backs. And Hauser, with that little, getting that jump pass, first and goal for the Blue Jays now as the ball rests on the 4-yard line of Ellsworth. See if Blue Jays can keep the momentum going as it's going to be a quarterback drive. It'll be up to about the 1.
Jones running in behind a big old Connor Hairsnape for the Blue Jays. That center,
Schoenberger,
I'm sorry, Connor Schoenberger for the Blue Jays, making a pass for Eli.
As they crowd the line, let's see what happens here. And it's going to be a touchdown, Blue Jays, as Norton crowd goes crazy.
Yeah, that defensive front torpedoed the Blue Jays, but Connor that's Puga kind of slow to get up.
Well, they was on all those people. All those people were on him.
Yeah, I know. Like I said, he's like the new Kelsey down there, Jason Kelsey for the Eagles. He kind of does that, but yeah, great effort in there by the Blue Jays. Probably going for 2 here. Roman's been hot tonight. I wouldn't be surprised to see him go back to Hauser here.
5:08 left in the ball game, a 12-0 lead in there for the Blue Jays. 5:36 is what I've seen earlier, boys. Nice job, fans, as we are throwing for the extra point. A quick pass over there to Roman Hauser, and he's up, and he's got it, and it should be good, and it is a 2-point conversion as Roman Hauser brings down that 2-point conversion right in the corner of the end zone to make this 14-0.
And that's exactly what it was. Hauser, basketball player, he boxed his defender out, and he went up and caught that ball at the highest point, like he was going up for a rebound. He caught it at the highest point, and really, that's almost impossible to stop.
That's true. 5:08 remaining in the ball game. Let's keep it here. I'm just too excited to press any buttons.
Yeah, how well has Jones been playing tonight? He put that ball in the perfect spot for Hauser for that 2-point conversion. Jones, just been extremely deadly in the passing game tonight. Very few misses. When he's hitting those receivers, he's hitting them on the outside shoulder. He's hitting them high, only where Hauser could get that 2-point conversion. He's hitting people in stride. It's just amazing job, from the passing game from Jones. He's just been dead on tonight and exactly what the Blue Jays needed. Hauser's been his go-to guy. Hauser played extremely well as well. Like I said, kind of been the go-to guy in the third down and the big plays.
Now, we know that they have a pretty quick offense, so the defense will definitely have to stay on their toes tonight. Is Mordecai trying to deliver it back, and it's going to be a high end-over-end kick.
Down to fair catch, too. He had room to run.
Yeah, that was number 18, Tucker Goss, and only a sophomore.
I imagine that they probably told him when they had them short kickoffs to make the fair catch. Sounds like we may go to Hoisington if we win.
I think that's only in the third quarter, isn't it? They just got out at halftime.
Oh, it's that pass, yeah. So Hoisington's up,
Well, we got to win this one first.
That's right. Come on.
Rolling back, looking downfield, and he has a receiver, but he drops it, thrown in behind him.
That was to Liker down there. Liker couldn't quite corral it, but pressure in the face.
And we're going to do we have a penalty?
I didn't see one.
Oh, I thought I seen the referee indicate a push.
Yeah, a lot of pressure in the face of that quarterback.
And they learn a lot of spin moves. They spin out of everything, as Cravens did that also. 2nd and 10 now for the Bearcats. They have twins to the far side, twins to the near side. Single back set. And Craven looking downfield, looking for people, but he's going to be brought down after 1 yard as he steps into the pocket, and it's covered by a couple Blue Jays. Looked like Stover was in there that time.
Yeah, Stover, Brennan Fonesteel, Eli Jones as well for the Blue Jays. You like to see several white jerseys around the ball.
3rd and 9 for the Blue Jays. 4:35 left in the ball game. Norton with a 14-0 lead. Twins to the left, twins to the right. Craven in the shotgun, and looking downfield, and he has an incomplete pass as he could not get his receiver. He was getting pressured big.
The pressure, he actually got hit when he was releasing that ball. Mullins was in there, and then Roman Hauser from his defensive end position were both putting pressure on. But I think actually Mullins hit him as he was releasing that ball and made that ball go erratic.
14-0 lead for the Blue Jays. 4:24 left in the ball game. 4th and 9 for Ellsworth as they're slowly coming up to the line of scrimmage. They'll put trips to the near side. Shotgun formation for Will Craven. So he looks downfield, has a receiver, and he overthrows him.
Going for Liker again. He's kind of their third down ace. And what I've seen from previous games, Liker just couldn't bring in the last two passes. The balls, were tough to catch, but it's a nice defensive stand in there by the Blue Jays.
1st and 10 for the Blue Jays in Ellsworth territory. Ball will rest at the 35-yard line, and we'll probably see a bevy of running plays here with a mix of maybe a 1st and 10, we hope.
Yeah, hopefully get a 1st and 10 in there. That's going to go a long ways here. Bearcats down to 2 timeouts. Can only stop the clock twice.
5:54 looking at this great game here, so let's see if the Blue Jays can keep it moving. And the counter move in there to Fonesteel. Fonesteel trying to follow his block. Breaks outside. Has room to run as he gets hit. And he'll take it down to about the 19-yard line.
I think that's the best run we've seen out of a Blue Jay tonight. Fonesteel showing some nice patience there, running in there behind Roman Hauser. Hauser clearing the way for him. And Fonesteel was just kind of hiding behind him and finally broke it out to the right.
Yeah, and he turned on the jet.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
With a 17-yard run. Is that about right?
17, yes.
17-yard run by there, Logan Fonesteel. 1st and 10 for the Blue Jays as the ball will rest off the 18-yard line of Ellsworth.
And the big thing is there, we got our first down that you was looking for. Like I said, going to eat another minute here off the clock.
3:50 left in the ball game. They line up in the I formation, and that's where they'll eat off a little time.
And they're going for the ball. Brennan Fonesteel, the running back, doing a good job of securing that ball on his way to a nice gain.
Looks like about a 7-yard gain in there by Brennan Fonesteel, the fullback. It's going to be a 2nd and 3 now. I mean, obviously, if we go for the extra touchdown, Trent,
right?
They can't let up.
Right, they can't let up, exactly. Hoisington leading 42-28 there. Quite a game going on there as well, but we got one here. Blue Jays firing on all cylinders.
2nd and 4 now for the Blue Jays as Eli's going to try to run this clock down. They have 3 timeouts. And again, it's Logan Fonesteel. This is where we got to hold on to the ball.
Yeah, I got to hold on to the ball, and Logan's just kind of being patient there. Late flag in there by the side judge. Don't know if that was...
And it's over. We have one Blue Jay on the far side, and he's kind of looking like...
That's Melvin.
Yeah. I'm thinking this is one of those that might have got shoved, and he got caught shoving back.
It's always the second person that gets caught usually.
Unsportsmanlike against the Blue Jays.
Well, that's going to be a big yardage penalty, but we're still going to have some clock to eat up here. 2:45 left. 2:46 left here in the fourth quarter.
So Blue Jays face with a 3rd and 16 situation. They'll move that ball back to off the 23-yard line of Ellsworth as Roman Hauser comes back in.
Crowd's really died down over here.
Yeah, they have a nice crowd here.
Yes, they do. The stands are full over here on the home side.
Blue Jays grandstands, though. They're full. No place to sit over there. 3rd and 16 for the Blue Jays. It's going to give it to Brandon Fonenstiel, and he gets hit hard.
18 came flying in there. Tucker Goss came flying through there and leveled Brennan.
So I don't know if we'll be going for this one, Trent.
I think we would. I think we get much of a punt.
Well, they're going to call a timeout. Ellsworth's going to call a timeout. So we'll send it back. We'll have a timeout, too. You've been listening to KQ&K 106.7 AM and FM Norton.
Are you drowning in a sea of numbers and paperwork? It's time to take control of your finances with the help of the experts at Mapes & Miller LLP. Their team of experienced CPAs and tax professionals are here to guide you through the mazes of taxes, investments, and financial planning. Whether you're an individual seeking personal tax solutions or a business owner aiming for financial growth, they've got you covered. Trust in their precision, dedication, and commitment to your financial well-being at Mapes & Miller LLP, located on East Highway 36 in Norton.
Thanks, people. 550 people. I think there might have been more than that. I don't know.
42-36 Hoisington now.
555. All right, way to go. Welcome back to Shannon Lack Field. Blue Jays 14-0 lead. 2:18 left in the ball game. Blue Jays faces the 4th and 16. Ball on the Ellsworth 23-yard line. They'll put twins to the near side. Receiver to the far side. 2 receivers to the far side. Shotgun formation for the Blue Jays. Prevent defense in there by the Ellsworth Bearcats. Jones throwing it up. Looking for his receiver, and that's going to be Roman Hauser with the touchdown.
Yeah, Roman Hauser been such a big play threat for the Blue Jays tonight. Really making it happen. But another awesome pass in there by Jones. Put it up there exactly where Hauser needed it to be, and just perfect throw and catch in there by the Blue Jays.
2:13 left, and a 24-yard touchdown pass from Jones to Hauser for the touchdown.
Been deemed unstoppable down there tonight. Roman Hauser just kind of, executing his will down there on the Bearcats.
Well, he's covered well, but
he is.
Except then they just throw it up, and his height is very, very dominant. And the extra point was no good. Man, that's not good.
Rare. Yeah.
So
early on, we were hitting all those.
Blue Jays up 20-0. 2:13 left. You've been listening to KQNK.
As you crave a taste explosion that'll make your taste buds dance, Sonic of Norton should be your ultimate destination for flavor-packed fun. Picture this: sizzling burgers, crispy tots, and mouth-watering shakes, all served up with a side of retro charm. And don't forget their famous happy hours from 2 to 4 p.m., where you enjoy half-price drinks and slushes. Don't wait. Rev up your taste buds and head to Sonic today, where every bite's an adventure and every sip is a celebration of flavor.
This West School will host. Don't quote me. Welcome back to Shannon Field. A 24-yard pass completion from Jones to Hauser. As we went off air for a commercial, we see that Homolka, the Ellsworth coach, was flagged for unsportsmanlike. I believe he probably come running out there yelling and screaming.
I think he thought Hauser might have pushed off a little bit on that touchdown catch. And it was close. There's some hand fighting going on. I don't think Hauser pushed off, but there was some hand play down there. And Coach probably seen it one way, and the rest thought it was a no call. So I know emotions are high. It's playoff football. And I know they could be a little disappointed down there with the goose egg on the scoreboard. But, you got to give it up to the Blue Jay defense. They've been tough tonight.
As they will mark that penalty on the kickoff. So Mordecai will kick from the 45 of Ellsworth as Norton leads 20-0. And it's going to be a wobbly kick, and it'll be down in there by Ellsworth at the 20. Well, that had a lot of funny spin.
It did. That's really a good kickoff. I mean, I know we had the penalty yards, but that's, probably as deep as we've had a kickoff for a long time. They're at the 21-yard line, or the 21-yard line.
Hey, we were talking about home games. We got to win this first, but if I'm thinking right, it could mean that the farthest west school will be a host, but I don't know. Don't quote me, Matt. Anyway, a quick pass over there, and wide open receiver, Anilon. Anilon still on his feet, and he'll be brought down across the 50.
And I tell you what, Tice Melvin came flying over there to make the tackle, and thank goodness, because he was hard to bring down. That clock stopped in a hurry, too, but thank goodness for Tice making a nice open field tackle there.
34-yard pass completion to Anilon.
Yeah, Tice saving the touchdown.
And it's going to be
Brody Mullins putting the pressure on.
They're going to call it a catch.
That was a beautiful catch. He had both feet in bounds, toe tapping the outer edge of that field, and just fell on the sidelines. What a great catch over there by number 11.
Weber.
Yeah, his toe Weber.
It was almost like they were sticking in the dirt there.
Yeah, that's something you see in the pros. I mean, Weber doing a great job of keeping in bounds there.
That'll be 1st and 10 in Bluejay territory. There's a 1:52 left in the ball game. And Craven dropping back, being pressured, hit a couple times, and brought
Trevin
down.
Infield got him from his defensive end position, crashed over there when he started running upfield.
Going to be a 3rd and 2 situation now for the Bearcats. 1:35 left here in the ball game. Blue Jays not really playing a prevent defense.
They got Jayton Wagle kind of in the middle there as a spy,
and they completed a pass enough for a 1st and 10 to Weber.
Number 15, Jack Carter, in there on the action, must be in there for the dime package for the Blue Jays.
Got some wrestlers out there because Weigel helped them out.
That's right. We got to have some tackles. Those wrestlers can tackle.
3 receivers to the far side, and a quick pass, and it's going to be overthrown.
Nice coverage in there by Melvin, running stride for stride.
It is overthrown to Weber. And do we have a flag?
I don't see anything on the field, but they're
sideline infraction, personal foul, chop block, Ellsworth. Okay, so they're going to push Ellsworth back.
Add an insult to injury to Ellsworth.
So they'll put them back a little bit as Norton leads 20-0. 1:05 left here in the ball game.
Both teams continuing to play extremely hard down there tonight. There's some hard hitting, and in this cool weather, it just hits a little bit different.
Mark it up, and it'll take it back to the 43-yard line of Norton. Blue Jays working to on Craven. He'll come up, and he'll go out of bounds.
Yeah,
Craven, quite a bit of that yardage back.
Craven, he's a pretty athletic quarterback, and he had 4 Blue Jays on his heels, but he was able to make something happen there, kind of directing traffic out front.
So mark that at the 35 of Norton. It's going to be now a 2nd and 3. A 13-yard run in there by Will Craven. 2nd and 13. Oh, 2nd and 13. I'm excited just like everybody else.
Right, yeah.
Under 1 minute remaining here in the ball game. Twins to the near side, Twins to the far side. Craven looking to his right, throws it short, and it's going to be caught in there and out of bounds by the number 11, Cole Weber.
And, Melvin's done such a great job tackling tonight. You really like to see somebody that breaks down the offensive player and does a nice form tackle this late in the game.
54 seconds remaining here. Twins to the near side, trips to the far side. Down the middle, wide open is going to be number 7, West. He beats the Blue Jays pretty bad.
Yeah, and we've been having a spy back there to keep that from happening. I don't know where they went. They kind of got lost in the shuffle there somewhere.
Makes our score 20-6. They'll kick the extra point. But he was wide open.
He was. Didn't have a Blue Jay within 15 yards of him. I know that's going to
That stings, but
going to sting the defense a little bit, giving up a score here this late.
Blue Jays only giving 100 points for the year. Now make it 106. Extra point kick is no good. That was noticeable.
Yes, it was.
Eli's not noticeable.
Right. Yeah, Eli, I thought he hit his.
Yeah, so 20-6, 49 seconds left for the Blue Jays to run out. So we'll take one more time out to listen to KQ and K 106.7 AM and FM Norton.
Hail no. Here's some damage, there's some damage. Everywhere you see some hail damage. If this is the case after the recent storms, it's time to give me a call. I'm John Sanders of Sanders Construction Incorporated, and I have 10 years experience in repairing the damage that Mother Nature brings with wind and hailstorms. Whether you have damage to a shingle or metal roof, siding, or seamless gutters, Sanders can fix, repair, and replace Mother Nature's worst. I'm licensed and insured, so don't stress about the mess. Give Sanders a call. 785-202-0315. Again, that's 785-202-0315.
Welcome back to Shanelac Field here in Ellsworth, Kansas. The North Blue Jays give up a touchdown to West as they get on the board. 49 seconds remaining here in the ball game. 20-6 lead for the Blue Jays as Ellsworth setting it up for the onside kick. I see the hands team out there. 3, 32, 15, 55. Man, look at them crowd the line there. Tice Melvin, the lone Blue Jay back there, as they're going to look for it onside, but it's going to be covered in there.
Yeah, there he is.
Number 55. Trevor Infield.
Not only is he defensive end, but he's the hand team. Yeah, very good. And Trevin Infield making an impact here tonight. We've seen him in there on some big tackles, some big quarterback pressures. So, great job by Trevin Infield tonight for the Blue Jays.
Blue Jays will come out, and they'll have to have a couple plays as they will load up into the victory formation. And there's one play as they're running the clock down.
Now we can talk about where the game might be next week.
Well, we don't know, but that my theory is maybe home.
Right.
So, it's kind of funny. We talked on the way down that the two farthest west in 2A are Hoisington and Norton.
Yeah.
And look like we're on the winning side of that.
Be nice if somebody had a score update from Northern Valley. Have you heard anything on that?
Yeah, we haven't heard of Northern Valley. There it is, folks. Your Norton Blue Jays, a 20-6 win over the Ellsworth Bearcats, the 5th-ranked team in 2A. Norton, the 6th-ranked, and one of undefeated teams in 2A. We're going to send it back to the station, come back, and we're going to have, hold on. We'll come back with the stats of that second half.
At First State Bank, they pride themselves on offering a wide range of services tailored to meet your needs. Need a loan for a new car? They got you covered with competitive rates. Want a savings account for a child's future? First State Bank will make that easy for you. First State Bank has a commitment to their customers and believe in building long-lasting relationships. They promise to take the time to understand your financial goals. Experience the difference of banking with a trusted friend. First State Bank, with locations in Norton, Plainville, Hill City, and Hoxie. Member FDIC. Fit to Go is your fitness destination for a healthier, happier you. At Fit to Go, they're more than just a gym. They're your fitness family. The state-of-art of equipment is there to help you reach your goals, whether it's shredding pounds, building muscle, or boosting your energy. They're a small gym with a big heart. They know your name, your story, and your fitness journey because they're there to support your every step of the way. Fit to Go. Join today. Fit to Go, where fitness meets family.
United Northwest Federal Credit Union proudly supports our local athletes and wishes them good luck this season. At United Northwest Federal Credit Union, we work hard every day to make life a little better for you, your family, and our community. When you need to open a checking or savings account, get a new debit card or credit card, apply for a personal, auto, or mortgage loan, or seek financial advice, United Northwest Federal Credit Union is here for you with better and more personal service. For more information, visit unwfcu.org. Equal Housing Lender, NCUA insured.
If you're hearing a little strange noise from your vehicle, it's time that you give your car some TLC. At Ingalls Sales and Service, they have a great selection of parts and accessories, and their expert mechanics will help you with your car maintenance and repairs. So swing by Ingalls Sales and Service, where your car deserves the best, and they've got it for you. Drive in, drive out, and drive happy with Ingalls Sales and Service, your best car's friend. Visit them today at 209 West Lincoln in Norton.
Are you ready to build your dream project and equip your home with the latest appliances? At Cowpoke Supply, they offer a wide variety of high-quality lumber, from sturdy hardwoods to durable softwoods, ensuring your project is built to last. Cowpoke's appliance department features top-of-the-line household appliances from trusted brands. Whether you're upgrading your kitchen or refreshing your laundry room, they have it all. Visit them today on East Highway 36 in Norton. Cowpoke Supply, where your dreams take shape and your home comes to life.
Welcome back to Shanelac Field, where the Norton Bluejays a 20-6 win over the Ellsworth Bearcats, the number 5 ranked team in 2A. Norton was 6th ranked, as we know that one undefeated team went down tonight, and that's Southeast Saline.
It's behind.
It's behind. Oh, I didn't hear. So if Hoisington. Well, either one, maybe it's a possibility Norton could have a home. I don't want to be quoted on that because I don't know. I really don't. I have to talk to Coach or to Bill Johnson, the AD, regarding any of that situation. We'll try to keep you informed on how that is. Most likely, probably tomorrow morning, Bill Johnson will have something on there. Stay tuned to Blue Jay Athletics and possibly have that information for you tomorrow morning. Here's how the scoring went with 2:08 left in the second quarter. 25-yard pass to Roman Hauser, 1-yard run, which set up a 1-yard run by Eli Jones. Extra point was no good, leaving our score to 6-0. And that was the score at halftime, was 6-0. A 1-yard run by Eli Jones with a 2-point conversion was good with the catch by Roman Hauser, with 5:08 left in the fourth quarter, making our score 14-0. 24-yard pass play from Eli Jones to Roman Hauser. Extra point was no good at the 2:13 mark in the fourth quarter, making our score 20-0. Then it was the Bearcats with 49 seconds left in the fourth quarter with a 28-yard pass to Cravens to Loden West. The extra point was no good. That's our final 20-6 here in Ellsworth. The Blue Jays with that win. Here's the stats as we look at them. Eli Jones, 17 of 22 for 176 yards, 1 touchdown, and 1 extra point as far as that goes. So 176 yards total passing yardage for the Blue Jays. In the running is Eli Jones, 24 carries for 66 yards and 2 touchdowns. Logan Fonestill, 12 carries for 26 yards. And Brandon Fonestill, 3 carries for 8 yards, for a total of 100 yards in the rushing offense. The receiving, Roman Hauser, the workhorse tonight, 10 catches for 118 yards and 1 touchdown and the extra point. Tyson Melvin, 6 catches for 42 yards. Bodie Fonestill, 1 catch for 16 yards. Again, for 176 total yards. Total yardage for the Norton Blue Jays, 276. With 3 touchdowns, no interceptions, 22 passes for the Blue Jays, and 39 rushes, for a total of 61 plays throughout the ball game, an average of 4.5. For the Ellsworth Bearcats, Will Cravens, he was 10 of 20 for 134 yards and 1 touchdown. And then it was in the running, it was Andalon, 10 rushes for 42 yards. Loden West, 9 carries for 33 yards. Will Cravens, 9 for 3. Cooper McGowan, 1 for -3, and Landon Johnson, 1 for 0, for a total of 18 yards. Where's that at? 75 yards. Oh, I got my wrong glasses on. No wonder I don't see that. In the receiving, Weber with 4 catches for 40 yards. It was Andalon, 3 catches for 40. Liker, 2 for 26. West, 1 catch for 28 and a touchdown. Rodriguez was targeted 1 time. Total yardage for the Bearcats, 134 yards. 1 touchdown, no interceptions. 30 rushing plays, 20 passing plays, 50 plays total for an average of 4.2. So that's for the Blue Jays and the Bearcats tonight. So what was it? Oh, time of possession, it was Norton with 30 minutes and 59 seconds, and Ellsworth with 17 minutes and 1 second. So
that's the big difference.
Yeah, it was. And, you know, it was the Jones and Hauser show. And
Absolutely.
I'm not ashamed to say anything about, you know, that's what's been getting us here. Yeah. And we have Melvin and Fonestils and all Fonestils, you know, helping us fill in the blanks.
Yeah, exactly.
And what a great night, you know. Trent, you and I shared a couple videos on Ellsworth, and our opinion of it was like, oh my goodness, they're good.
Yeah, absolutely. And like I said, you said it. It was a Roman Hauser show tonight. You know, a big senior like that. I feel like he's, you know, one of our leaders on the football team. Obviously, captain. Usually every week, and you know he's got to show up in big games like this. He does frequently, and he catches the ball when we need it. And he just is such an integral part of this Blue Jay team. And I can't say enough about Jones tonight. Such a dual threat for the Blue Jays. You know, he ran the ball tough when he needed to. He gained those hard yards at the middle when he needed to. But his passes, for the most part, his passes were dead on. He has such great placement. And I tell you what. At this level of the game, at the high school level of the game, when you get a quarterback with that type of accuracy, and you get a wide receivers with the Bodie Fonestils and the Melvins, and you get a big target like Hauser that can catch that well. When you have that type of combination at this level, that's awful hard to stop. I don't care who you're playing. You know, teams, you just don't come across a lot of teams with these type of weapons and a quarterback that can hit the numbers and hit the shots like Jones can.
Right, and you know, the next game. I mean, we're taking them one at a time, and that's the way Coach Melvin is telling me. One at a time. Blue Jays now 11-0 on the season. Is this where they're thinking they're going to be? Well, you know, deep down they were wanting to be here.
Yeah, absolutely.
And right now they are here. They're living the moment as the crowd gathers around the team and as they take pictures with their sectional championship. So great feeling. It looks like one more week, maybe two. So, you know, it might be a real hearty Thanksgiving week. So
and these guys got to see that. What was the 2019 team? You know, Melvin was on some of those teams, and you know, so they've seen some success. The Blue Jays have been, you know, seen teams with success.
These seniors were freshmen
right
here. So.
Yeah, absolutely. So, like I said, they've been here at here. So they're. I'm sure this has always been their goal, and they did such a really good job tonight. But hey, what about this defense?
Oh yeah, you know, like I said, we gave them 100 points as we were coming in here, and you know, 34 of that went with Cimarron. You know, you even cut that in half, we're still below 100.
Yeah.
But 106 so far this year. So we've seen probably one of the better defensive teams in southeast of Saline go down tonight. So that reminds me, I have a couple of updates for you too. I believe, let me see.
Hoisington was up 49-36 with 10 minutes left in the game. So they're up 2 scores with 10 minutes left in that game with southeast of Saline.
We have Northern Valley lost 50-38 to Ashland. Hoxie lost tonight 44-42. Looks like Atwood is losing right now 58-26. So those are some of Western Kansas and Mid-Continent League schools, and of course Almena, 12 miles away from Blue Jays in Norton County. So Blue Jays win tonight, 20-6 here in Ellsworth. We got a long road to hoe to get home tonight, so we're going to cut her out of here, and we're going to congratulate the Norton Blue Jays. For Trent Alexander, for Nish Millen, I'm Fig Millen for KQNK.